Hello everybody. Thank you for coming along to another stream. We are going to jump straight into this pretty much. I need to get rid of that. I need to press that one. And I can say hello to Death Trap, first in here. GG. Hello Haley, hello to Miss Gimli and Curly Live as well. So we're going to start the game. Not as my cheater. That's me, correct, Kysen HARDCOR. And my Kysen HARDCOR world. Yeah, making sure I got everything right here. It is hardcore, so we can't be cheating, right? We got to get this right. Yes, big hello to you all. So yeah, hardcore mode, episode 3. It's been a bit delayed. I was away for like 3 days. I was away, and had a fun time, bit of an indulgent weekend. And just meant that like it took me like 2 days to recover from my 3-day mini vacation, which is just a bit silly because obviously the vacation's meant to be like chilled, and it was, but yeah, it was kind of crazy at the same time. So yeah, my productivity dropped a bit. Also, there's been tons of stuff happening behind the scenes. This weekend is going to be a big weekend. If you like my streams, this weekend is going to be a big weekend for that. If you just like Valheim, it's a big weekend for that. You know, I'll give little things throughout the stream about what's happening this weekend, but it's super exciting. I've been working hard behind the scenes, getting some stuff in place, and it's all coming to a head this weekend. So yeah, exciting times. Be excited for that little teaser campaign right there. We can sleep straight away here, so we just as well should probably shut the door. I don't think when I've been asleep in this game I've never had anything attack me, but that doesn't mean that it can't. So hardcore mode, should probably shut the door. So rule 1. What I think about the latest patch? Yeah, look, I've had a look through. I think some things about it are good and make a lot of sense. I mean, some obvious ones would be the whole thing about let me start that again. Boss drops all float on water now. That's just like a common sense thing to me. It makes total sense to do that. They've also added in the whole thing about campfires now, which is an interesting one. So campfires and hearths and that sort of thing will take damage whilst like mobs are there, so like attacking them. So like if you guys have seen, there's been some Grey Dwarf spawner farm designs, and they rely essentially on mobs that like the Grey Dwarf spawning and running straight into the campfires. Well, now that's not going to work so well, so we're going to have to figure out other ways of doing that, which I know people are working on. So yeah, I guess there will be ways of doing that. I'm wondering if, just as a general rule in this game, they're going to try to make it where you can't like farm mobs. You know how like in Minecraft, if you're a Minecraft player, you'll know this, you can kind of farm everything just about in the game. Like it's certainly everything you need to. So I don't know if Valheim looking to go in a different direction and make it very difficult to farm things, and anything that we can currently farm is maybe just because they haven't yet got around to like nerfing it. So we'll see how that goes. Personally, I don't think that's a great idea. I think make the farms difficult if you like, but make them where at least late game you can farm them. That would be my personal opinion. Just because I think that having the ability to farm stuff in game, particularly late game, and particularly for stuff that might be needed for building, just makes a ton of sense in a survival game like this, where some people do like to focus more on building. So I mean, yeah, we'll see how they go with that. But I'm thinking that would be a mistake if that's why they're doing that, which is why I assume they've done that in the patch. But I mean, who knows? There could be other reasons. I mean, these guys are the devs. They're, you know, whatever we see, they're like 4 or 5 steps ahead of us, right? So perhaps there's some genuine decent reasons there. Hello Ash, how you going? You think that like Minecraft, the farm should be tough to make but still applicable? Yes, yes, I agree with this. And I think, you know, at the moment, the issue is that the game is still so new, and they're still figuring a few things out with it and stuff, so we'll see which direction that goes. We're going to have a bit of a cook-up at the start of this episode, get our food sorted here. We could do some more necktails, actually, so we'll just cook up everything for now, just because it's kind of good practice to do that. Hopefully I'll kill some necks soon. And today I think what we need to do actually is get a lot of copper mined up, because you want to get really good copper, or bronze, I suppose, I should say, armor, for fighting, I do know the second boss's name, the Elder. It escaped me there for a second. It's been a while since I fought it. Alright, is that all of them? Okay. Hello, your girl, CC. I see you followed me 15 minutes ago, so thank you for that, your girl. Appreciate that. Welcome along to the stream. Hello to... Oh my goodness. Zeleny Megatron. You sound like a transformer. I am Zeleny Megatron. Yeah, I was always a cool kid at school. You guys might have noticed. Is that everything food-wise? I think so. Nothing's burning here. Is something burning? Alright, stuff was burning there. Okay. These cooking racks... I need a better cooking setup. This is not quite the ticket, is it? Oh, it's raining. I don't know why that upset me, but it did. Rain. Ah. Put me out. Put me out, rain. That was actually quite useful, rain. Alright, so we got a little bit of stuff here to eat, at least. I want to keep my hit points really high. I've been enjoying hardcore. In fact, it's funny, because in some ways, it's actually more chilled than playing the normal game, because you have to think a little bit longer about everything, take your time on stuff, and play the game, I think the way the devs hoped it would be played, like actually taking it seriously, trying not to die, that sort of thing. I reckon that's how devs, and just in general, like for most games, I think devs are never really wanting people to like rush through and do stuff. They want them to take their time, experience everything, kind of do like all the different facets of the game and explore different things, right? What do we want? 83 arrows right there. They're all flint head arrows. Do we have something else? The second part of your name is taken from Transformers. Nailed it. There we go. 2 episodes of hardcore gameplay on YouTube and followed so you can watch. Hey, there we go. Perfection itself. Thank you for coming on over from YouTube. That is where most people here find me. It's through the YouTubes, obviously, because it's YouTube's like a searchable platform, as they say. Now my Twitch, if you like my live streams and stuff like that, then I have good news for you, because I spoke to my YouTube coach last night. Hardcore is permadeath. When I die, this world is done. What I might do if I die is not delete the world instantly. I might keep it just for like, cinematics and maybe reviewing some things and whatever. But essentially, once I die, that's it. We're done in this world. We can't build anything else. Yeah, so I had a conversation last night with a guy that I speak to every now and again, who, as I say, he's like a YouTube coach. He's helped me with like all kinds of things in the past, YouTube related. But yeah, so basically I spoke to him and we come up with this strategy for my channel moving forwards, because my channel has gone through this crazy transition recently where I spent like 4 years basically being a Minecraft creator, and I did okay. Like I didn't do too badly, right? I certainly exceeded my expectations when I started out. This was essentially just something I was doing like for fun. So I'm just thinking, do I have a cart in this game? Do I have one? Did I build one? What is happening with my life? I'm just thinking the best way we're gonna... Oh, there's the cart. It's up there. Alright, cool. So I want to get this... Oh, wow, we got all this stuff in here. Right, let's go empty all this stuff. Oh, alright, I'm jumping all over the place today, but I kind of do that anyway. But, hey, Vitamin D. Well, nice to have you back, D. Hello, hello. Right, I was going to say just real quickly, because someone asked me about the update earlier. Another good thing about the update is the reinforced chest now has a 6x4 storage area. I think that makes a whole lot of sense. Iron in this game, reasonably tough to get. What? Really? All right. If you're going to stay there, that's not too sure. Yeah, so like I think that's a really good thing as well. Oh, for goodness sake, maybe we can make it encumbered for now. I have a storage problem, basically, so we need to try and do something about that. Good evening to you. About to brave the grocery store with your little ones. Not looking forward to it. Yeah, grocery shopping, not the best thing, like, just ever, really. Grocery shopping, I don't think it's anyone's, like, favorite thing, so I can appreciate that. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff right here. And this, and then I just trying to find places to hide things. Hide things, that's a new one. I say some daft things when I'm streaming, but instead of put things away, hide things. I like this. They're hidden in the chest that can be opened at any time. The security is real. Right, we're going to cook this last neck tail. That is the neck thing we're going to do. Mahahaha. Sorry. Alright, what else have I got here? Hey, it's 12 AM, says Snuggle Buggle. It's a very cute little name. Little Snuggle Buggle. Wish you started earlier. My bad, my bad. Wait, 10 AM. Wait, are you an Aussie? Are you a fellow Australian? And I'm glad you enjoyed the Valheim. You're in the right place, because there is a lot of Valheim coming. That much I can assure you. Okay, where am I going? What was I doing? All right, the cart. So I think we want to destroy the cart, run to the Black Forest biome, maybe set up portals. We're going to see about that, like whether or not we can do that. But yeah, how damaged is this? All right, reasonably. So we can just destroy it and get our stuff back, I think. Hopefully this works. Sure it does. Trolls. Oh, have I killed any trolls yet? No, I haven't. That's actually why I made the fire arrows to take with me. Did I get my bronze nails back? I did. So right now, if I want to make a cart, I could. Yeah, so we only have to do one trip with the cart this way. Let's go check if we have any Surtling cores spare. Yeah, so I want to get into troll armor because it's like super OP, basically. It's particularly early game, and so that's why we're taking this stuff. What was I in here looking for? Oh yeah, Surtling cores. Surtling cores. Do we have any? No. No. Okay. Really? Did I get exactly 10? I think I did. So we could go to the Black Forest and potentially explore some more. All right, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll take the cart. We'll run up there. Da, da, da. Did I set up a little bed by the Black Forest? Pretty sure I did, right? In this house. We need to head for this house. All right, I'll stop stalling. I gotta be a little bit braver than this. I know it's hardcore, but you know. Right, we're gonna run to the thing. I think I have everything I need. If I don't, we'll run back. That's kind of the game. Hello to Kiavashad. Is that... excuse me, I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. I think that's kind of right, maybe. Sogoboggle, you're a Queenslander. Aha. Found out today in your #1 vid of hardcore, you're Aussie. I'm so happy. Yeah, well, there's not many people in Australia that do this, so we got to keep this community strong. I mean, look, I'm technically English, but I'm English and Australian. I have my citizenship for both. So if people ask me which I am, I almost always say that I'm English. I'd be lying if I said that as a single man when I'm back in England, I didn't play on the whole I'm an Australian thing. You know, girls like accents and guys from different places, right? That's the thing, I think. It's kind of a weird one, that, right? Like, why do people like accents? It's not just girls, guys as well. Like we like accents, right? Like, honestly, for me, an Irish accent on a girl just puts her up like 3 points. She goes from like a 6 to a 9. Or maybe an 8. Maybe at 2 points. It's a big jump. Okay. It was perfectly fine. Dang, I'll take that. I do okay on my pronunciations, alright, with people's names. I try, because I get it. It's your name, right? That's like a personal thing to you. So I do actually try, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't get them. Hello, lots of people in here, lots of new faces in here today, as well as the usual suspects, so fantastic to have you all here. I feel like I'm talking about like everything and anything tonight. But hey, that's what I do, right? Accents are the best. Swoon-worthy. Yeah, something about them. We, as people, seem to like accents, but it's kind of weird because from like an evolutionary standpoint, you'd think that what would be attractive is someone who seems like they're similar to you, right? I mean, that's probably makes sense because you've got similar genes and stuff. You know, I don't have a degree in biology or anything, but I'm just riffing here, right? And so an accent would immediately suggest difference, and so I'm like, how does that tie in with... I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, you know, in fact, there's a great quote. I don't know who originally said this, but they talked about analyzing comedy, and they said analyzing a joke is a little bit like dissecting a frog. No one's really that interested, and the frog dies. And I was like, it's quite a good point. Like, you know, sometimes in life there's so many things that if you look at too closely, they just lose their charm a little bit. You know, I don't know. Sometimes it's better to just live in the denial and not think about things too much, right? I mean, not with everything, right? Some things are important, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, you shouldn't do that with, like, your health, for example, right? Don't live in denial with things like that. But you guys know what I'm saying, right? Not the serious stuff. Or maybe I'm just rambling again. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first. Alright. There's been a lot of mobs on the way here. Who did I miss? I missed some people, I think. Hello to Pippin Fox. I think that's right. Pippin Fox, something like that. Where am I going? I'm trying to do 3 things at once, and I'm doing 0. I'll see you around, Snugglebug. If you're still here, probably already gone, but thank you for stopping by anyway, if you are still here. Your hubs is polar opposite, and you work well together. They say opposites attract, right? I think opposites can work well in relationships sometimes because you can kind of balance each other out. Like if you're not really outgoing, you spend all your time in, like, and then your partner is very outgoing, then between you go out, you know, a bit more and do some new things, but also like they don't go out as much as they used to, and you know, spend less money. So like there could be, you know what I mean, there's like situations like that where can be benefits to both. And I think that's the point of like a good relationship, right? Is you guys are like a team and you're kind of building each other. So I can see why opposites can work for sure. He's the quiet one. Yeah, see, I don't know. As a YouTuber and streamer and stuff, I don't think I'm ever going to be the quiet one. And that's kind of a problem because, you know, stereotype alert, all right? Don't shoot me. But in general, in my experience, is all I'm saying here, women like to talk a lot, right? And that's fine. But yeah, like, can you seriously imagine you're on a date with me, like, and I'm just not going to shut up, and you girls aren't going to get to tell us or tell me how awesome you are? You know, you imagine how frustrating that would be. Maybe this is why I'm single. Note to self: shut up on next date. Ask her something about herself. This is like dating 101. And it's taken doing this stream for me to get some of these fundamentals down. Oh look, we had a load of stuff left in here from last time. See, I don't actually remember like a lot of stuff about this. Let's go out and I want to make up my cart out here. Chongish is here. Hello. I need help with the ladies. I do. You know, I need to get your voice down, Chongish. I think that would be a big start. Guys, if you don't know Chongish, then you can't even call yourself Valheim enthusiasts. I'm sorry. No, he does make awesome Valheim content, though. So do check him out. He's on streams there, Maximum Chongish, and also on the YouTubes with Chongish. Check him out. You'll be seeing a lot more of him pretty soon through some of the stuff that I'm doing as well. So yeah. You can afford a better bow, I think. I probably could. I mean, the whole point of today's episode really is to put the cart in a silly place and then go mining. But after that, take the cart over to the place that's less silly. We're going to get a load of like copper and tin and then bronze. And just like increase a lot of our gear. And again, this isn't necessary. Like we could probably go and fight the Elder now, but it's hardcore mode. I want to keep this going for as long as possible. My reputation's on the line a little bit here, so I want to try and like last for a little bit. Okay, now why did I think there was copper here? Am I missing something obvious? Normally that's the case, but in this instance I might not be. All right, we'll just I guess head off further into the Black Forest. Maybe this was like one of the veins I already like exhausted. How long will I be streaming? I'm not sure exactly, but you're in at a good time because I've only recently started here tonight. We're like, what, 20 minutes in? So, I don't know, probably like at least 2 hours yet. Could be more. Sometimes with Valheim, I get a little bit carried away. My streams go very long. Because it's such an awesome game, of course, right? You guys know this. That's why you're here. Here we go, a big copper deposit. All right, we are set. So it's time to do some mining. Is my cart rolling away? Sort of. And break. Oh. I thought it was going to hit that and stop, and it didn't. Okay, come back. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting that I can dodge roll out of this thing. Yeah. Really? Really? Come on, man. This is the stupidest thing. That's not even on a hill. What is happening? Cart problems 101. Alright, it's good. It's good. Leave it there. Nobody move. Thank you for the follow, Darming79. Appreciate that. Welcome along to the stream. The longer the better. Thank you very much, Kia. Can I call you Kia? That's me being lazy. but if that's okay, then, you know, let me know. Do you think we can reach the swamp biome in this stream? Whether we could, we definitely could. Whether we will, it's that old chestnut, isn't it? See, my issue is the swamp biome. It's a scary place, all right? It's a scary place at the best of times. Like even now, in my game, you know, in my like YouTube world where I've actually done stuff, completed 4 bosses, swamp's still not the best of places, and I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. A handbrake for the cart would be awesome. I think that is what Valheim is missing right now. But I don't know there, Kruna. We'll see. I mean, it depends how quick I get all this mining stuff done. I'm terrified that a troll is going to somehow sneak up on me and I'm going to die. Like, yeah, that'd be like a really sucky way to die. There's like, it's hard. Oh my god, I swear I didn't see the troll when I said that. If you guys did, then thanks for letting me know. But I swear I didn't see him. Okay, now we want the troll, but first we want to kill oh my goodness, anything around here, because I don't want to fight trolls and other stuff, right? So let's just that was awesome time. Thank you for the follow, Drucifer2 Psycho. Appreciate that. We're gonna take this troll down. I just want to be smart about this. Being smart is something I should do more of in life in general. Okay, you dead yet? No, you're dead, right? Okay, so we're gonna switch to the fire arrows. We're gonna get our wonderfully bad bow out, and we're gonna fight this troll. Nice little autosave there. Alright, so where did he go? Alright, so he's over here. I'm gonna go fight him. They're not too difficult to fight. At this stage of the game, before I've got a decent bow, they take a little bit of time to fight, but I don't want to get too close, because literally like one big hit, he could kill us, and that would be a sucky way to die. Dude, you're supposed to stop and throw rocks at me. What are you doing? Thank you. There we go. In fact, yeah, throw them here, and then you can actually start mining some copper for me, and make yourself useful, you big ugly troll. Aha. Just come out here a little bit. If I can get him on some flatter terrain, it's just easier to fight. So we've got him down to like half health already. Setting him on fire and stuff. Whee! This is like scarier than the first time I fought a troll in this game. The first time I fought a troll in this game, I was honestly pretty scared, because I didn't know like what they were about and stuff, and I was still like very new to the game. It was like my first day playing it. Okay, whoa, okay. Let me get a little bit close there, because I think he would probably one-shot us right now if he gets close and gets a good hit on us, and that's you know, that's not nice for anyone. Okay, so let him get close enough to hit, then run. See, they're slow and stuff. They're not too bad. That was so dumb. I just lost like half my health in one shot. Okay, let's get some honey. If I die to this troll, this would be the worst stream ever. Really? Thought everyone was gonna get him. Alright, he's dead in the next shot. What? What? He... What? That's so weird. He just somehow randomly died. Don't know what happened there, but we'll take it, and then we're gonna go sleep because it's bedtime. What? Where's my house? As in, where's? Oh wait, I need to like stoke the fire. In here, right? Whew. Okay, he dead. We good. We good. Don't die, please. It's alright, I got this. I did it. As you can see, guys, I'm a pro. I killed him. The best thing about fire arrows, yeah, they're pretty useful for fighting certain mobs, and I would say the troll is definitely one of them. Now, we wanted the troll. Like, I'm glad that we managed to kill a troll. I want the troll armor and stuff. In fact, can we make that? I can't remember if there needs to be... where's the troll stuff? Is it bones as well? No, but this needs to be level 3. Okay. Well, we won't worry about it just yet, but the point is we've got it for the future, which is good. Okay, let's put most of this stuff back in the cart, actually. Anything on us we don't really... I'll figure out later. Started playing hardcore mode after watching my second stream, and you love it. Only had to delete 2 worlds so far. Oh no, 2 worlds already? Did you get a little bit unlucky? Was it the trees? I think, like, in terms of sucky ways that I could see myself dying while I was doing the hardcore, trees are definitely one of them. Wait, did he destroy my cart? I don't know if he did or not. If he did, that's very rude. See, I don't fully remember now where we were, because I was... here we go, it's up here. No, our cart's in good nick by the looks of it. Alright, perfection. Let's put all this stuff away in here. There we go. Have a little bite to eat while we're here as well. Regain the stuff we lost because of that nasty troll. Actually an awesome troll. That was such like crazy timing. I was literally talking about how I was terrified a troll was going to sneak up on us. And lo and behold, a troll snuck up on us. Trees are legit scary. Yeah, they are. In my YouTube world, I've died because of trees like just a stupid amount of times. An embarrassing amount of times. I'm not even going to state them in front of Chongish because I'm too embarrassed. But yeah, no, a lot. Called it a big naked blue Danny DeVito. That is an interesting name for them. You know, it's things like that. phrases I never thought I would say in my life that I now say because of streaming. And a big blue naked Danny DeVito has got to be up there. Everyone clips your deaths. Yeah, no, that's dying's part of the game. All right, that's why hardcore's so fun. It is definitely, I've enjoyed it so far. I just like, I don't know, like I really want to get far into this, like make this like a really long running series, mainly for fun. All right, so I was talking a bit before as well about streaming and stuff, right? And I said about how I'd spoken to that YouTube guy last night and stuff like that. So basically, I'm gonna be, and I know I've said this before, but this time I'm really gonna. No, I was gonna say try. Screw that. No trying. This is gonna happen. All right. I am gonna release a streaming schedule, so I am gonna have. I reckon what I'll do to start off with, because I've never been like that fond of schedules and stuff. But I am going to do one, and I'm going to make 2 times per week that I'll be streaming as like a guarantee, right? So you guys are going to get at least 2 live streams a week. And I mean, I love doing them as well, so I just need to get into that sort of routine. And then I'll also, I might do more than that. Like, yeah, you don't try, you do. That's right, Haley. Haley's my motivational, my personal motivator. But yeah, so I'm going to do at least 2 a week, and then I might do more than that. Like, you know, I've got my 2 dedicated times a week that you guys know I'll be here and stuff. And then if I want to do more than that, obviously I will. Like, I won't just be like, oh no, it's not the day for it, I'm going to stop. But we'll have the 2 as like a guaranteed thing, so that you guys will know when I'm live, and I can get more done, more in the hardcore world, more on nearly said the name of it. Hey Chongish, what do you reckon? Can we start properly promoting this yet, or what? I mean, I can give some better teasers at least, right? Hey, Pro Etho, hello. Thank you so much for the sub. 8 months is crazy. It still doesn't even feel like 8 months that I've done streaming, so that's, you know, crazy in itself. Oh, carrying too much. Let's get to the cart. Tease away, my boy. I mean, phrasing. I don't know. Why did that? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not. But all right, let's have a bit of fun with this. Thank you again, Pro Reefer. I really appreciate the support, buddy. And thanks to all my subs and followers and stuff. You know, it does really mean a lot. So you guys are awesome. Big shout out to you, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with you coming up. And some of that time is going to be spent on Ravenheim. Yeah, Ravenheim. So let's have a little thing in chat here. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to prolong this, make it a bit of fun, whatever. Oh, I just punched a rock. Imagine how much that would hurt. Yeah, so, guys, any guesses what Ravenheim is? Bum, bum, bum. Let's have a little guessing in chat here, see if anybody can guess it. Chongish, you're not allowed to guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it depends. If you've heard me talk about this before, you'll probably get this pretty quickly. But there's going to be a lot more to it than just the general idea. So I will go into this a little bit. So, is Troll Armor enough for the Elder fight? Absolutely, yes. In my YouTube world, I've done 4 bosses, and I'm still on Troll Armor. Saying that, did I? No, I think I actually did Bone Mass with Troll Armor as well. I think I started off using Iron Armor, realized that Troll Armor was better. You can just, it's like quicker, you can move around better, it drains your stamina less, all that sort of stuff. And I do prefer it. So yeah, definitely, you're good. You're good with that. Rush every Hugin message. I wish you could just turn Hugin off. Why is that not a thing yet? That seems like something that'd be really easy to add. Ravenclaw Hogwarts House playing Valheim for end school year points. I mean, I love where you're going. And I know when you see me doing my Valheim things, you're like, this guy is a wizard at Valheim. So I guess that's why you've got. Excuse me. I just did a burp. Do you guys hear that? If not, I didn't burp. But yeah, no, it's Haley's right. She's got it. So, Ravenheim, guys, myself and some other content creators are getting together. And when I say, like, myself and some other content creators, these guys are absolutely awesome. Like, we have just the best Valheim content creators. Now, I know I might sound biased, right? But I genuinely think we've got some awesome content creators in the group. And I'm so excited for the server, which is launching this weekend. So that's why I'm going to be streaming a lot this weekend. streaming to grind out that early progression through the game. Probably lots of tree chopping and, you know, base building, and probably some pranks and stuff like that. And we're going to have two things going on. So the first thing is going to be a survival server. So we're all going to be on Valheim doing survival. Thank you for the follow, Kiyoki. I appreciate that. Welcome along to the channel. So yeah, that's gonna be the first thing, right? Survival server. We're all playing the game. We'll do some boss fights together. We'll do mini games on there. We'll do things like, you know, traditional things. I don't want to give too much away, but, you know, like things like shopping districts and, like I say, mini games, and like, you know, bases and towns and stuff like that. Which shows we've like all different elements of the game being covered on there. But the other thing we're gonna do as well is, I think at least once a month, if not like twice, some like events and mini games, things like maybe, you know, Hunger Games and PvP events, maybe some like parkour / assault course events, and maybe some events as well where we can get you guys joining in. There's a few issues around that at the moment, because servers are not like super optimized just yet. But we're going to do what we can. This is going to grow over time. There's going to be a lot of interaction with you guys as well as to what you want and stuff. Hey, thank you so much, Drucifer to Psycho. Really appreciate that. We got a brand new sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Welcome along to the channel. And I think that just made me hit 40 subs as well, which is an awesome milestone. So thank you. Much appreciated. But yeah, so this is gonna be super cool. So in terms of like the community, there's about, I think it's 6 of us in the community, who are these content creators currently covering Valheim, right? Not everyone is doing everything. So some are doing the survival server. I know Chongish, who's in chat right now, or at least was a minute ago, he seems pretty keen on the survival server, as does System Collapsed. You guys might know him from all different things. He's got like over I think 130k YouTube subscribers. He's done tons of Minecraft and modded Minecraft content, and is just like, he's fantastic. You're gonna love his content. He's super chill, but like super fun as well. I've been a fan of his for a long time, so it's really awesome to actually be doing something with him. Then, as I say, Chongish, who's here right now, and a guy called One Last Midnight as well. Those guys all seem pretty keen on survival server, as does 6 Adams. So One Last Midnight, 6 Adams, they are smaller content creators compared to the System Collapse on his 100k, whatever, but they are growing fast and they're doing a great job on Valheim, and I seriously think that they're going to be up there pretty soon. And on top of that, I know a few of you have asked me in the past and mentioned on my videos and YouTube stuff about Firespark. Firespark is going to be part of this community. Firespark is a huge Valheim creator right now. I'm sure you guys have heard of him if you're watching Valheim content on YouTube. If you haven't, you're welcome, because when you go check him out in a sec, you're going to have a ton of awesome Valheim content to go and check out. He seems more into the kind of like mini games side of things and the events and stuff like that. So I don't know how involved he's going to be on the survival server, but he is in the community and going to be like, you know, having some fun with us with the sort of the Hunger Games, the PvP events, like all that sort of stuff. And it'll be super fun to just record with him. Again, he's got like 120 odd thousand subscribers, I think, and he's a fantastic full-time creator. So you know, we got an awesome group, we really do. And you know, who knows, that might even grow over time. But I mean, just with what we got right now, it's so cool. And we got a good number as well, because the servers and stuff, I say, aren't like really well optimized just yet. So the fact there's just like a few of us is gonna be great. So yeah, looking forward to it. That's great, John. Glad to hear. I'm really looking forward to it too. I've been excited about this for a long time. This is something that I first thought about and started working on like weeks ago, and then just started like contacting people. I've contacted tons of content creators, you know, as many as I could find that were doing like good Valheim content. And we finally got it down to where we're at now, where we've got like this really good group here. So I'm super happy about that. And this weekend's going to be fun. You know, this weekend being the launch. And yeah, so obviously you'll have, I'll be doing lots of YouTube videos on that sort of thing, all the survival stuff and the events and stuff. There'll probably be loads of streaming happening as well, particularly with the events. They're going to be great to stream. So yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. I think it could be a pretty fun time. Oh, okay. You guys like the name Ravenheim? We were struggling over a name for a while. What am I doing on my map here? Where did I make? Oh right, it's just this one. Yeah, we couldn't think of a good name for a little while. We wanted it to be related to Vikings and Ravens. Vikings, you know, they go pretty good together. And so we're going to be like calling ourselves Ravenheim, but then the content creators are all like the Ravens, right? I thought it had a nice ring to it. So I'm now a Raven, I guess, and I'm raving about it. Oh yes, yes, new opportunities for dad jokes, guys. Every Raven joke in existence is gonna get thoroughly used by myself in the dad joke outros that I do. Blimey, that guy hit hard. We've got the Mike Tyson of Grey Dwarfs here. Yeah, I knew you'd be excited about that, Haley. Dad jokes for the win, right? I actually normally I do like the 20 seconds of dad jokes at the outro of my video, as you guys will know if you've seen any of my recent ones. But then like today I was doing these gaming dad jokes. I just kept finding so many, and I was like, all right, I got more to do here. So I thought if we dug down near copper, we'd find more copper underneath, right? There we go. There it is. So we can mine all of this out because there's a lot to do. There's gonna be a lot of mining today. Okay, come on. There should be like a big vein of this under here, right? Should be at least, yeah, more than I'm seeing. There we go. It's all like this way, I guess. While I'm doing this, I'm going to go onto the random question generator as well. Just load up a random question, like I do. Besides a raise or more vacation time, what's the best perk a company can offer employees? I will answer that in a second, but first, big shout out to Phil. Thank you so much, Phil. We got another new sub. Thank you so much. Welcome along to the channel. I really appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm getting really awesome support in the first 39 minutes of this stream. So a huge thank you to all of you. Welcome along to Team Kysen there, Phil. To the new subscribers and the old, if you didn't notice already, but you do have some stuff on Discord as well as the like Twitch emotes and things that you get, of course. Yeah, like you get like emotes and a special like section on there where you can chat and stuff like that. So just if you're interested, there'll be a Discord link if you do !Discord. Thanks for the help with Mine Colonies. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so Mine Colonies is something I was doing a lot of before Valheim just like took over my channel. Super fun pack for sure, and something I had a lot of fun with, and really grew my channel quite well. At the time, it was the best thing that happened on my channel until, thank you, Haley, thank you for that, until Valheim, right? And something that I would potentially revisit and do more of in the future. Just on the Valheim grind right now, you know, it's doing crazy well for me, so I gotta keep doing it. All right, this is where I need to be careful actually, because I'm just thinking a troll could come in, and if I'm stuck down here, then that's bad times, right, for everybody, because I'll die and then I'll get angry, and then yeah, it's bad times. So oh my goodness, another sub. Thank you so much. We've got this time Etherist. Thank you so much, Etherist. You're very awesome for subscribing. And another one. I don't really know what to say, but just a huge thank you, of course. Really do appreciate the support, guys. It's very, very kind of you. And yeah, thank you. I'm going to try and be doing more stuff with my Twitch subs and my Patreon and stuff like that as well. At the moment, I'm going through some channel rebranding. My current YouTube branding is temporary. I have someone working on a banner for me. She did an awesome job on the last one I got her to do, so I'm sure she'll do another awesome job this time. And yes, we're going to do some rebranding. Once that's done, I'm going to rebrand on Twitch a little bit as well. Just like make my panels and stuff look nicer, have some overlays and stuff like that, you know. Just be a bit more professional, you know, what I'm doing. Just stop being lazy, basically a life lesson for me. Be less lazy, just in all areas. I think that would be good. It's just so against my nature. But yeah, in all seriousness, and so once I do that, there'll be like new Twitch integrations with the Ravenheim server. Actually, I have some ideas as to how you guys can be more like a part of that a little bit, and some things I can do, which I think will be fun. And also through my Patreon as well, because I know that I've got some some fantastic support through Patreon, and I think I can work some things in there for you guys to get a bit more out of that as well, for me to show my appreciation. So that's great. Thank you for the dad joke that had to be. Why don't they play poker in the jungle? Because there's too many cheats. You know why they don't have... Wait, I've got to get this joke right. Why don't they have ibuprofen in the jungle? Because there's paracetamol. Because the paracetamol... Yeah, parrots eat them. I should have quit while I was ahead, which in terms of jokes was before I started. I think from the first joke onwards, it's been a constant decline. That I'm just riding that wave of decline triumphantly into the abyss of non-funniness. Like, you know how they say dad jokes because it's supposed to be like you have kids and you become less funny and more silly. Like, what happens if I have kids? Like, what am I going to turn into? Like, just... They'll need to start calling it granddad jokes. My poor kids, if I ever have them. My poor future unborn children that are hypothetical at this stage. Oh boy, I actually kind of feel for them. Still, they'll be lucky in other aspects because, you know, their dad is going to be a super cool, handsome guy as well. So, I mean, swings and roundabouts, right? Alright, let's see. I actually went to a play park recently and there was like tons of stuff to do there, but it was very expensive to get in, you know, swings and roundabouts. See what I mean? Even I didn't like that joke. It's terrible. This is calamity. Alright, is there any more copper here? Yes, there is. What's my escape plan if a troll comes? I don't know. I think we just hope a troll doesn't come. I think that is the escape plan. It's not much of an escape plan, but it's a thing. Okay. I mean, how much do I need? Oh. What did I hear? It's just grey dwarfs. Oh my god, there's so many grey dwarfs in it. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Alright, you know what? Let's go out and fight these properly. Oh, hey, dude. Take the battle to us. How do you make handkerchief dance? Put a little boogie in. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's not. I was about to tell a joke and then realized it's not PG. It's not like terrible, but you know, it's the whole PG image thing. I don't know. This is the part where you guys are like, no, tell us, and where I tell you, no, this is not happening. Okay, just forget this ever happened. Yeah, I've been like having to look up dad jokes that are relevant to the end of my videos because I mean, like I know quite a lot of like terrible jokes. Don't get me wrong, but like specifically to have like 5 or 6 every video, like yeah, that's research territory. Every now and again, I'm throwing in ones that I think of on my own though. Just like, let's see how they do. Why not, right? Campfire is not a terrible idea, actually. Yeah, not a terrible idea. Actually, it was turning nighttime. So in terms of another not terrible idea would be to go and sleep. So we're going to do that in a second. So obviously, like part of today's episode, we're grinding out tons of the whole resource gathering, right? All the copper ore and stuff. But as part of the what do you call it? Yeah, like the hardcore thing where I'm doing everything on cam, does mean there's going to be some resource gathering episodes. Like that's just the thing. So hopefully you guys, you know, are okay with that. You know, it's gonna be more like hangout streams. You guys can ask me stuff, whatever. Talking about that, actually, I for my 50k subscribers, as part of like the special episodes or celebrations or whatever I'll be doing, I am going to do an Ask Me Anything thing. If you guys want to submit a question for that, head on over to my Discord. There's an AMA section. Just chuck a question in there. I'll answer anything as long as it's not like inappropriate. Alright, so yeah. Chongish says, you've done well to stay PG on Twitch so far. I'm always swearing at the crazy tree trunks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's I don't know. If I had been streaming this early game onwards, I might have. Thank you, Haley. I might have like let a couple slip, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird because people always ask me about this. Like, do I struggle to be PG at all times and stuff like that? Weirdly, I don't, and I think that's largely because I've been doing this for 4 years now, and from day one, I was always very PG. Although I've only been streaming for about 10 months or something, 11 months maybe. Actually, no, it would only be about, yeah, like maybe 10 months. Anyway, but yeah, so I've only been doing it for that long. So like live is definitely a bit different stuff, but I've just always sort of done it that way. But like in real life, like, you know, I'm not like PG at all times. Like I'm not like that, you know. So it's a weird one, but I've never found it too difficult, I guess. You've never gone underground while mining copper deposit. No, I've missed out so much, but now I don't know where they are. Yeah, true. Yeah, no, I that makes sense. Wait, what? No, I don't want to make a cut. I want to mine this out and just really quickly have a look and make sure there's no trolls about to come and kill me. That's what I want to do. It's a nice thing to do. All right, here we go. Copper. But yeah, so my Twitch though in general is just something I want to build on this year, and that's why I'm gonna do a schedule to help that out, do a bit of a rebrand to make it look a bit better, and it's also just be a bit more interactive with you guys and stuff as well. And then like add in the other stuff like I said about like extra things for Twitch subs or Patrons or whatever. So it's gonna be some fun things. Furthest I've gotten is an Iron Mason pick, the Dragon Archers. Hardly ever watched Twitch, but I made an effort for you. Really wish you. Oh, thank you so much there. Let me see. Donasnum? I'm so sorry. I'm sure that's wrong, and I feel bad because that was such a lovely comment. Yeah. I'm just like, you can tell if you can. It's man's hand backwards. Okay, man's hand. Is that right? I don't know. Make a swimming pool. I suppose I could. I don't know. You know, in terms of the hardcore. No. Any chance that I can? Oh, the course is grayed off. All right, hang on. I got some things to sort out. Hey, dude, let's have a little fight. All right, rip cart indeed. And yeah, man's hand. Thank you so much for the kind words and making the effort to come on over here to Twitch. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I need to try to fix this. I was thinking if I could like get in here. Can I now use this? No, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay. We need to try and push you over or something. Then I need to like dig it out. That's another one. For goodness sake. I could do with a weapon, like a good mace or something. Would be pretty nice. Let's grab all this stuff because we might need it. All right, let's try and dig this out. What an absolute muppet I am. Somehow managed to get my cart down here. Oh, that is actually sort of working, is it? Oh, no, it's dead again. Can I maybe... Oh, I don't know. Glad you got to find your Twitch, loving the HARDCOR series. You're sailing to... Oh, what, right now? A Goblin King. Is that right? Thank you anyway, Zarasha. Thank you very much. Wiggly Rain, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. I think we're good. I think we're out of here now. I can just sort of dig up here like this. We're gonna be alright. Hey, welcome back, D. That was a quick trip to the shops. That was like some super mothering right there. What do you mean? Yeah, right. As I say, I'm in the right position. Right, and run. Okay, and we'll put you like up here for now, out the way a little bit, and let's load you up actually while we're here as well, because why not, right? Yeah, there we go. So how much have we got this stuff? Not bad at all. I mean, I want to get loads of resources, like, anyway, because as well as, like, the weapons and whatever, we could also use it for, you know, for building stuff as well, right? I mean, not so much with copper and that, although maybe some things, but, like, we're getting a lot of rock out of digging out this whole thing as well, so that's kind of good. Hey, dude, been watching your YouTube videos, fully obsessed with Valheim. Yeah. Hey, Valheim is great. I'm obsessed with it, too. Glad you enjoy the YouTube videos, and thank you so much for coming on over to Twitch as well. There's going to be lots of Twitch streams happening. I've been talking a little bit about that tonight. But you know, if you guys want to be notified about that, obviously you can follow me here on Twitch. Sometimes the follows don't always work, though, I've been told by people. So another thing you can do if you really want to like double make sure, you can join my notification squad on my Discord. And anytime I go live or release a video, you guys will get a ping on Discord. So you're able to know like straight away if you're interested in that. And that's like, you know, 100% you're getting your ping, as opposed to like on Twitch it's not 100% because sometimes people don't get notified and stuff. Plus there's other stuff going on Discord, so yeah, cool to have you there. But there we go. I appreciate the compliment, but I just had a phone call. Oh wait, hold on, my mother-in-law's gonna watch the kids for me. Oh, you're gonna have a break. Oh, okay. Are you still shopping then? Are you still, do you have to go to the shops, but you're just happy to not go with your kids? Or do you not even have to do the shopping trip anymore? I didn't read your full comment, I guess. My bad. That makes a lot more sense though. I was like, how did you do a grocery shop in that time? That is super speedy. Alright, I think we're coming to the end. Oh no, more copper. I mean, oh, hello, dude. Thanks for dropping in. Please die now. There we go. Our pickaxe is about to break, so when it does... Oh, wow, tiny little bit of copper left. Alright. Oh, we'll keep exhausting this vein. I just have to keep on with the back and forth for now. Oh, some copper got stuck here. Definitely want that. Don't mind if I do. Still trying to find Moda on my world. 100 hours and he's still not bored. Yeah, no, it is a great game, and it's certainly like I found it to be a game that really hooks you in, and you can spend a lot of time on here. I think I'm closing in on about 200 hours. I don't know exactly, but I think I'm in that region. Yeah, I mean, obviously been making tons of content on here, so that takes a lot of time in itself. But yeah, I was actually working on a fun Valheim trailer today as well, so I'm hoping to have that live tomorrow. I was going to get it live tonight, but you know, I ended up doing that other video about the minigames. I figured that would be better to do. Then tomorrow I'll publish this on my YouTube, and I'll also do the Valheim trailer, which is going to be fun. It's going to be demonetized because I'm ripping off some other trailers and their music. Trying to make it this like epic trailer thing. It's actually just been fun to kind of make. So it's not something I've really ever had to do, like to make a trailer for something. So I just like watched some movie trailers that I liked and stole their music and ideas a little bit, and then tried to like film them myself in Valheim. It's been super fun to make, so hopefully you guys will like it. It'll only be like a short, like less than a couple minutes video, but yeah, we'll see about that. All right, so we're gonna have to get on the tin run pretty soon. How was my family dinner last week? Wait, what was this family dinner last week? What day was this, Zarasha? Do you remember? Just watching your minigame video now while I mine. Multitasking with the Kysen content. That's appreciated. Thank you for that, Jonquero. So just call him John Kysen. Don't get fancy. You can't do it, mate. No good. My family dinner last week. I'm trying to think. I went away for a mini vacation with my family. I know that. Hey, thank you for the follow there. No chill CC. Don't know why the notification didn't come up for that, but my thing might be running a bit high. But anyway, I appreciate the follow. I saw it before I even got notified for it, so thank you for that. Okay, so we want like an even number of copper, right? So we actually have that. I think it's time to get some tin, guys. So we need half this much tin, right? So we've got what, 68 copper, so we just need 34 tin. And do we take the car at this point? I suppose we still could. Let's have a look on the map a second. Maybe we'll... Oh no, that's not Black Forest anymore, is it? So all the tin's gonna be down around here. So yeah, we'll have to head off to that area with the cart. See if we can get that sorted. So it's over here a bit. Thursday. Did I have a family dinner on Thursday? I don't remember this family dinner. So confused. Thank you so much, No Chill. Yes, my poll worked. Success. Yeah, I try to promote this through all different means. You know, I'm someone that's got a plan long term to try and become... What the heck? To try and become better with carts, but also to try and do content creation in general, just like full time. So like building up audiences where I've got like a good audience on Twitch and YouTube, like rather than just having all my eggs in one basket, is super helpful. And so that's why I promote it a lot on there. But I do appreciate you guys coming over very, very much. And it got Man's Hand as well. Look at that. A couple of people coming for the... I gotta do more polls. Gotta make it happen. The YouTube polls are still a little bit broken. They're not as broken as they used to be. This is just not the best terrain for cart. Yeah, they used to be super broken. They're still a little broken. Like, I get thousands of people voting on some of my Valheim polls, so clearly they're still broken. Oh, now there's necks. And I'm gonna have to fight them whilst holding this, right? Because otherwise I'm gonna lose my cart into the river, which actually is looking like it might happen. Anyway, dude, come here and fight me. Come on. You didn't know I streamed until you saw the poll. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna be plugging my streaming more in my YouTube videos as well, as part of my strategy going forwards. Oh my goodness, do carts float? No, we've had a cart crash. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. This is actually working. All right. This is like that pirate video I made. You guys, anyone here see that one? He was without doubt the worst pirate. No, the best pirate I've ever seen. And then, yeah, that funny thing. No, no. Oh my god. I meant to jump over it. Wait, hold on. I need to get some stamina back here. Let's have a bite to eat. Get our stamina back. Just chill here for a minute. His head is just above water. This was timed well. All right, let's see. Can we swim like around here and push you back like here? This is so stupid. What have I done? No. Come on, man. All right, can I? Not in the right position. We're close to it though, right? How's that not the right position? Oh wait, we had it. No. Oh, I actually had it. Come on, man. Come on, we've got to be close to this being usable. I had it for a second. All right, take a breather. Swim around the back. This is so. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it up that hill. That's a big hill. All right. Come on, then. Let's push it back in. Maybe I need to dig a bit of that hill out. Actually, that would probably be smart. All right, that's looking like it might be right. I'm not gonna have any stamina to run up the hill though. I better like gain stamina back. This is so dumb. Yeah, I think a flat spot would be preferable. I should probably have built a bridge over here. Right, come on then. Let's no. Right, try and get like in there. Right. What do you reckon? Can we? Ah! Can't do it. All right. Hold on then. Let's figure this out a bit. Let's go, I think it's be easier to push it down here. There we go, we can get it up to like there, right? And then we'll just dig our way up here. That's so dumb. Now, I don't know how we're getting it back across, by the way. That's a problem for Ron to deal with. If you're wondering who Ron is, that's later on. Oh yeah. All right, can we get out of here somehow? Now there's rocks in the way. So I can get it up to here. I need to get up there. All right, let's take this rock out. Boy, this game, it's a grind at times. Oh, we're out of food as well. Well, like just necktails, but still. So if I can do this a bit up the hill, I don't know if this is gonna work or whatever. I need to just get it back out basically. Maybe if I can just bring it out here and around. Let's try that. Let's just see if this is even gonna work. I mean. Alright, if we get up this initial bit, we might be right. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, magic. There we go. Never fear, guys. I am a pro at heart. I just hide it very well sometimes. Alright, is that... Yeah, so as I said, Ravenheim, guys, is some of the best Valheim players in the game right now. And me. So, look forward to that. Hey, although we're sort of off. Go on. You can do it, little legs. Yeah, there you go. Yes. It's happening. Alright, let's have a little break here. Just chill, get that stamina back. It's happening. It's good. It was an ambitious decision at best. Yeah, I should have planned and whatever. Oh, of course there's grey dwarfs. Alright guys, come on then. Let's have a fight, shall we? And there's 3 of you now. Brilliant. So we can just fight you whilst on a hill with a cart dragging us back. Although to be fair, we made short work of them. Oh, hang on. There we go. You love this game, but the amount of times I've said I hated it whilst playing. Yeah. I get that. Like, this game's great, but it also has made me rage sometimes and whatever. Like, not quite like a full rage quit or anything, but, you know, just like, but about as close as I get. Because I'm not one for rage quitting, like, ever, you know? But this game's got me close on occasion. Come on, dude. Alright. Blueberries are great. We'll just have to do this tread water kind of thing. This is so dumb. All this for a bit of tin. Need a little boat, actually. That would have been good. If we made a carve, we could have sailed around, got our tin. That actually is a pretty decent idea. Never mind. We're sort of... It's a bit too late. It would have been a great idea. Let's clear a bit of this area here just to get through. And get our cart up here. Now, how we're getting it back across. I might have to make a proper bridge to get it back across later. For now, it's safely here. Right? I want to check, actually, how damaged it is as well. Actually, not too bad. Considering what it's been through. I'll take that. That'd be great. All you need now is loud footsteps. Wait, what do I need loud footsteps? What are that? What for? What? Maybe I'm forgetting something or missing something. I want to get all these blueberries because in my YouTube world, this was something I ran out of pretty quickly. So, like, I'm trying to make sure if I see them, I pick them up in this world. Okay, we're going on a tin hunt. This was a long way of doing it, but we are here now hunting for tin. We need to head... Wait, is this still Black Forest, like the whole way across? Like there. Yeah, alright, so we're going to head to the water over there. And hopefully there'll be a lot of tin there. We shall see. Oh, a troll. I see what you're saying. Yeah, loud footsteps of the troll. That would be nice. Or some skeletons that are going to shoot at me would also be nice. I'm not going to be able to outrun these. I'm just going to get my cart out of the way a bit. Hey, dude. So, just parry you. And then let him shoot us. And then go kill him. Bosh. There we go. Oh, we have to go and sleep in a minute as well. I'll have to run back, leave my cart, and then come back to it. We don't want to be stuck in here at night time, so yeah. How do you roll like that? So when you're running with your cart, you just dodge roll forwards, and you'll dodge roll out of the cart. Really, really useful tip, actually. Something I didn't know until recently, so I still forget sometimes. But yeah, really, really helpful, like when you're playing the game, because particularly early game, like you're using the cart just like tons. So yeah, it's a pretty good tip there. I should be using my Ike throw ability as well. Oops. That's what I want to do. The power of Ike throw. Here we go. Yeah, just makes sense to use that ability, right? Like, why not? Okay, so heading for the water. Maybe I should make a bench up later and repair my cart before we go back. We'll see how bad it's looking at the time. Right now, it seems like okay-ish. I'm going to leave my cart about here, actually. Let's just see for cart. Just because I think getting... Like, if I take it down here, it's going to be a bit of a pain getting it to and from. It'll be easier for me to just go, like, down there each time. And then I'll come back and fill it up with tin, and we'll go again. We need half the amount of tin as copper, so, like, that should make life easier as well. Should. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Let's see. Where am I actually going here? I guess we could swim across here. Oh, I was going to do a random question like ages ago. I read the question out and I didn't answer it. I forgot because we were talking about other stuff. The question was, besides a raise or more vacation time, what's the best perk a company can offer employees? Aha. So besides a raise or extra vacation time, I actually think freedom in the way that you work where possible would be a better thing. Because, like, the whole thing about, like, you have to work 9 till 5 or whatever, right? The hours of your business is... Like, I get it to a certain extent. Like, sometimes it's like, okay, you guys can turn up at our shop between these hours, and so you need staff there. Or, like, you can call us between these hours, and there'll be someone to answer the phone, or whatever. But I think a lot of the time, there's a lot of businesses just, like, enforce that you have to be there 9 till 5, rather than just looking at, like, do you actually get your work done? Like, that's what's important, right? They're paying you for the work you do. Like, not really, like, your time as such, right? As long as you get the work done, it shouldn't really matter, in my opinion. Like, you know, I've worked in some places where I was like, I would have much preferred to have been able to do things like my own way and my own hours and stuff, and maybe even work from home. Like, why not? If you're able to fulfill the role and do a good job and earn the company money, which is all they really care about, then why not, right? But a lot of people aren't like that. Like, a lot of companies aren't that flexible and stuff. So that would be good, I think. These days it's free booze, says John Barrow. Yeah, free booze isn't a bad idea, right? If that's your thing. It would certainly encourage me a little bit. And these days it's home office. Yes, well, so many people are working from home. Well, it's kind of the funny thing, right? Because it sort of proves my point, because a lot of people are proving that they're still able to do their job from home. Like, how many people are doing their job from home right now that used to have to go into an office every day? So why not have that as an option for people, right? Like, you know, it's okay, like, maybe even if you agreed with them, like, you need to come in to the office 4 days a week, right? But you get 1 day where you can work from home. I think people would be a lot happier and, as such, potentially more productive because of that. And they'd be grateful for their jobs and stuff, like, to have that sort of freedom and the luxury of doing that. And it's an option, right? Like, you still can come into the office if you want, or if there's something you're doing that, like, requires you to be working with other people or something. But I think more freedom, that sort of thing, would be good. Some businesses are, like, stuck in the industrial revolution ages of, like, factory production, you know, where it's that very much like us and them, like the boss and then the workers type of attitude. It's like, there are so many gradings in this world. Like, it's like it knows I'm playing hardcore and it's turned up mob spawns. I'll have that boar though. That'll be a tasty dinner later on. You're full HO for a year already. What's HO? Home office, of course. How's it been, like, working from home as opposed to whatever your situation was before? Like, are you liking it, or because some people hate it. Some people are hating working at home. It's not for everyone, for sure. Your mother-in-law's company won't let her work from home, even though she was more productive and safer at home. Yeah, so like that there's just dumb, right? And often with this sort of stuff, I find that it's like, if you were able to speak to someone, like her immediate boss or whatever, might be fine with it, might understand it, might support it. But you know, that whole thing in companies where it's like, yeah, but you've got like 6 bosses ahead of him in that chain of command thing that you have to go through anytime you want to get something done. Like, that is so frustrating, you know? And I think that would be a good thing as well, to allow the lower level managers to make more decisions about the people that work directly below them, because those managers know more about the people that are working under them, right? Like, than the guy who's sat in head office. So they, like, trust them to make better decisions, right? Give people more trust. But I don't know, maybe this is maybe if I ever was in the situation, my business wouldn't work because of this. Maybe they know something I don't. It just seems to me like a dumb situation. But there we go. Hey Phoenix, how are you going, buddy? Good to see you here again. Oh, that's right, yeah, you get loads of tin ore per one, so there we go, 4 already. Okay, that's good, that's very good. I'll fight a dungeon later, actually. I think we get like all this tin, we'll go home and do some smelting and stuff. Sure, there's some tin out on this side. This is like Tin Island, right? There's got to be a bit here. Yeah, there's a bit right there. And then go get some certain... Wait, is that tin? No, it's just a rock. It's fake tin. How dare you? Home office is better for you, less distraction from colleagues, and more work done. There you go. So, you know. I wonder if more people will be allowed to work from home, like, after this whole COVID thing. You know, whether they'll let people do that. If it's, like, been working out for them, right? Then perhaps they will. I don't know. Your company is very flexible. Work from home 2-3 days a week. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, flexible companies. There you go. I mean, they I think they keep their employees a lot happier. Yeah, that's what people want in life, right? They want freedom, choices, options. That's what we all want at the end of the day. It's why we do most of what we do, is because we want freedom, right? It's why prison is such a punishment, because it takes away that freedom, you know? Of course, that's what it's designed to do, but that's my point, right? Okay, more tin. We'll just keep looking, see what we see. I think it's manageable to work from home. 100% situation is where it's advised to leave home. It's mentally challenging. Yeah, I think that's actually been a huge thing, right? Mental health issues in general, people transitioning and getting used to working from home. So, if we all put our tinfoil hats on for a minute, I know there's like a conspiracy, because basically tons and tons of jobs worldwide are just dying, right? Industries are dying, and there's certain jobs that people are just not going to be able to do anymore. Like, for example, the plan was, I don't know if COVID changed this, but a year or two ago, the plan was that this year they would start to test lorries, right, trucks on the roads in England, the big motorways and stuff, that had no driver, right? They were driven purely by a computer. And so if that does well, and eventually this is the way it's going to be, right? It will be computers that are driving all of the trucks, probably airplanes, taxis, Ubers, trains, all that sort of stuff. So all of a sudden, you're going to have tons and tons of people out of jobs, right? Train drivers, taxi drivers, airplane pilots, all this sort of stuff. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is going to happen, right? And that's like one example, but then so many things that used to be made by hand are now made by machines, right? And the amount of jobs are just going down and down and down and down. So there's a conspiracy theory that COVID is actually just to keep people working from home as like a test to see how they'll deal with it and to get them used to it, because that's the way it's going to be in the future. So tinfoil hat time, guys. Keep them on. Be careful. But yeah, I'm not saying I believe in that, but I do think that, yeah, there is going to be an issue with this in the future. There'll be fewer and fewer people working, and therefore fewer and fewer people that are paying taxes, and more people that are taking from the benefit system of the country, right? Because they'll be taking, they'll have to take money out of the system for their, like, to live off, right? Their benefits and stuff. So that leads to kind of an interesting situation, right? How much tin do I have whilst I'm putting the world to rights here? 18. So I need 68. I need 34. I might just about do this. Hey, Hussein DMX, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome along to the stream. Hello, that edit as well. Welcome along to you. One of our regulars here, of course. One of our mods. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting thing. Like, so many fewer people working, with few people like paying taxes, means that people who are working are going to have to pay higher taxes, I would imagine, in the future. And I think there's gonna be a lot of like problems around this. Who's this now? Amazing Grajiv. I don't know. I'm probably murdering it, but you're amazing either way. Thank you for following, and welcome along to the stream to you. You need to mine a lot of tin to provide tinfoil hats for all subs. that is a great sub perk, right? You get your tinfoil hats, so whenever we discuss conspiracy theories, you know, we're all safe. So how about you guys? Anyone have conspiracy theories they believe? You know, let's start with COVID. Anybody have a COVID conspiracy theory that they believe in, that they think's true? Is there more to this disease than is meat in the eye, guys? Do you believe in something that most people don't regarding it? You know, let us know in the comments. Let's talk about this. Yeah, I'll add it to my merch store, tinfoil hats. I imagine they're quite cheap to make, and you know, be doing my bit to keep you guys safe from the man, all right? Or actually, I suppose these days I should say the person, right? It's probably not the man anymore. Or let me guess, you feminists don't want that one, right? Because that's a bad one. That's a bad image. So you're happy to leave that for us men. I mean, fair enough. You know, we'll take it. We'll still be the man. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I feel like, you know, let's just shut up. The lower birth rate will balance out the jobs. Really though, because our population is still growing, right? I know birth rate has slowed down, right? Population growth rate slowed down, but it is still a positive number, right? So I think I don't know, are we still in a bit of trouble with that? I might be wrong. I was wrong once before, I'm pretty sure. I think that happened. Increases capacity and the jobs just change. I mean, to some extent, I get that, because, like, okay, so you got computers, so you're going to need guys to program them and make software and fix them, that sort of thing. But, like, surely with certain industries, like, for example, like I said before, like, you know, the Uber drivers, the lorries, airplanes, trains, like, stuff like that, if that all gets automated, like, what are those guys going to do if that's what they're trained in, right? I don't know. Wait, 17, we had 18 already, so that's 35. We only need 34. We are bang on. We can go home. Whew, this was a long mining trip. It felt like a long mining trip. It's been about an hour. I guess that's a reasonable amount of time to be mining, right? Automation industry is nothing new. They've been doing it since the 1800s. Yeah, sure. I could appreciate that. And look, I'm not saying I'm some sort of like economic guru or anything. Like, I don't necessarily understand this stuff. Oh, it's Troy over there, like the best, right? I'm a gamer, right? That's my thing. So I might be wrong in the way that I'm looking at it, and I sort of hope that I am, because obviously it'd be sad for that to happen. But you know, it's just interesting. It seems like there's fewer. I'm probably wrong on this, but like it feels like there's fewer businesses nowadays because there's more big businesses, people like Amazon and Google and stuff that take over a lot of the smaller businesses. Like for example, we used to have like loads of individual shops that sold all different things, right? Whereas now you can get like a lot of the things from just one place. Like, do you guys know what I mean by that? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking rubbish again. Right now I'm just worried about killing this troll. Maybe that's what I should stick to, right? I'll focus on playing the game and not dying. And I'll leave the economics to the people that know what they're talking about. Might be a good strategy. Okay, I don't like this because I keep getting stuff on trees. And I don't want it. Whoa! Hello, Speedy. Where did you come from? He's almost dead, so we're going to have 2 pieces of troll armor after this guy dies. Which is pretty awesome. Because it is pretty decent armor. And eventually we want to be able to like, upgrade it and stuff as well. So that we're going to have like a ton of troll armor. So did we get that? We got 5 of that. Great. We got some coins from him as well. Not a lot, but a few. Now I thought I saw tons of like, there's like mushrooms and stuff here. Like a mushroom. I thought I saw more than that when I was fighting him. It's this stuff. I think we already got some carrots, but I did see some carrot seeds around here too. There we go. Just want to pick them up in case. Okay, cool. Let's get back to the cart. I don't know exactly where it is. I think it's up on the hill somewhere, right? Oh, it's just up past this dungeon. Alright, so I asked you guys a question, then I got completely distracted. So, yeah. Okay, let me try and catch up on stuff, like, in chat a little bit here. See what I can do here. It's one of those arguments for universal basic income. Alright, I'm going to check that out in a second. That sounds quite interesting. 35 of you, 30, 68 of you. Yes, we're good. That's a good ratio. Oh, getting the cart home. Here comes the interesting challenge. Universal basic income automation will phase out a lot of low skill labor, and it's not the fault of the people who aren't able to do skilled work. So they shouldn't be unable to live at all because of that. Yeah, I that makes sense. Yeah, the trouble is as well, like having machines do things that people used to do is just such a good thing for business, because generally in business, one of your biggest expenses is always staff costs, right? Because you've got to pay their wages, their national insurance, health cover in some cases, like, there's a lot of stuff that comes with it, right? And all their holiday pay and sick pay, and then more staff to cover them while they're on holidays, all this sort of stuff, right? So if you have a machine doing it, like, life becomes a lot easier for you. I am in a bit of trouble here. I don't particularly want to be doing this. Alright, let me see. Can I get this? I think this is a flatter bit down here. It looked flatter, and then I'm coming up to it. It's actually maybe not. This isn't too bad. If we leave it here, the bush will probably stop it from rolling. I could be wrong. Yep. Yep. Alright, is this flat enough? Are you going to just sit here for a minute? Yes. No. Yes. Yes, okay. So, if I can find, like, over here, this would be a good bit. So, let's see. Where's my hoe? I'm going to raise the ground. And, oh, we need a workbench for that? Really? I didn't know. Why did I not know you needed a workbench? So, we've got some of this. We have to make a workbench, I suppose. Yeah, okay. So, let's just chuck you down, like, I don't know, somewhere. Dude, really? Alright, you know what? Let's get the hoe out. Let's flatten this. Place that there. There we go. And I want to grab the blueberries while we're here as well. Beautiful. All right, so now we can hoe away. So I want to raise the ground here, like from about here across to there, and then up there. See if we can do that. I thought there was like a way of doing this, like we can like raise it up a bit like this and then go back and flatten it, I guess. It only takes 4 each time if you do at the edge. Okay, this is just turning into a giant hill. Let's see, can we... Oh, now we're... Oh my goodness, okay. This might not have worked quite how I wanted it to. Oh boy. Alright, let me try this out. So, I guess the hoe will go up here. Let's... If we flatten this ground... Why do I feel this isn't going to work? Is that going to work, maybe? Was this a terrible idea? I think that'll... No, it's probably okay, right? hoe will go up here like this. Yeah, okay. Let's keep raising that ground. We can raise it a little bit more. We'll have to just like flatten it again with a hoe in a second. Try and get it like over to there. Wow, we went through a lot of stone here as well, which is annoying because I was trying to actually save on that a little bit. Okay, there we go. Well, that gets it to this bit. Then maybe we could like get it to fall on here, repair it, and build again. So what I'll do is just grab a hoe again, just flatten around here, place that down there. Wait, oh, I don't have the wood. Oh my goodness, this game's a faff at times. Alright, so I'll break you. So despite big companies booming, there's definite boom in crafty home businesses and things. Yeah, there is. Hey, it's why I like what I do, because I feel like I'm in a good sort of industry if I can get this right and you know, make a go of this like full-time and stuff. Then that'd be great. Oh, we need more stone as well. I completely forgot this. So yeah, I think there are more people now working for themselves and like earning money from their own ventures and from home and stuff like that. But that could just be a numbers thing. I don't know if like there's more like relatively or not. I don't know. It's just one of those things. There's not much that any of us can really do about it anyway, so not worth worrying about too much. Like I never really get involved with like politics and stuff anyway. I very much just go with the flow. What am I missing? The workbench. So if we do that, workbench needs a better radius. That might just be, yeah, that'll be enough to get the cart on. I was trying to clear the area here a little bit. I don't know if this was like more or less hassle than just going through the blooming river with like that was a bit difficult, but like this has been a bit of a pain. I don't know. Alright, let's take this down. Dude, why? What the heck is happening there? You know what? Maybe it's better to just give us a whack with this. Here we go. Yeah, that'll kind of do it, I think. All right, let's give this a go. This is gonna be one interesting cart run. Let's see how we do. So, not in the right position. Come on, man, give me a break. All right, let's go on a cart ride. Right, this is the scary bit. We're about to crash it a bit. Whee! Okay. Okay. It's all right. Let's repair it. I've got the workbench. See, this is all planned out. Yeah, now I need to like push you over a little bit. It's just. Okay, can I think there's anyway. Wait, am I using it right now? I'm using it. Oh, no, I was. How to do this? Oh, wait. Is that? Come on. You can do it. Come on. Oh, this is so dumb. Thank you for the follow there, Stars Eclipsed. Appreciate that. Oh, and thank you for the sub as well. Oh my god. Wow. Thank you so much, Star. I've never had someone subscribe for such a long time in a row. So Star just subbed for 6 months all in one go, which is super, super cool and awesome of you. Thank you so, so much. I seriously really, really appreciate that. I'm going to do my best to make my streams good for you over the next 6 months. But thank you so, so much for such awesome support. It's very, very kind of you. Yeah, we're indeed. That's hectic. All right, I never know what to do. Like I say thank you stuff, obviously, and I'm genuinely mean it, of course. But then I'm like, okay, what do I do now when people do this? Oh, for God's sake, why is this such a thing? No pressure, but like supporting people here and there when I can. Well, hey, you know, I can tell you I really, really do appreciate that. So thank you so, so much. Whoa, okay, hang on. This has been such a pain. Look at it, stupid thing. Come on, can I just like pull you a little bit? Can I like knock you over? They're so dumb, these carts. They need to fix these a bit. I don't know what they need to do with them, but like, this is just stupid now. Your Valheim content has really helped you. Oh, this is great. I'm so glad I could help you out with that and help you to get started. Alright, this is kind of like an hour of me just trying to get the blooming cart working. What am I going to do here? Alright. Let's see. Let's grab this. I got an idea. Well, that was a good idea. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's see. Can I just push you? Me and my ideas. Wait. Actually. Wait. Maybe this can work. Can we like get a little ramp going here somehow? I just keep going like this. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Yeah, that was a fantastic idea. Okay, maybe that'll work if we can get it over to there. All right, let's see. Let's eat some food, get that stamina back up. Then we should swim back here, push the cart in here. See, maybe this is gonna work, and if it does, then that idea still counts as good. Okay, that's the rule. All right, that's apparently like beach there. So can I? Yes. Yes. Maybe. Yes. Here we go. Oh, all right. We're off. We're off. We did it. Oh, Wiggly said chop the rock. You know what? That was Wiggly's fault. Even though I didn't see that message until after I did it, it's still your fault. Just so you know, okay? I was going to say raise the ground next to it, but then you entered that. Yeah, well, you know what you were going to say? It's easy to say what you were going to say after the fact, all right? That was, you know, maybe next time say it first, Haley, right? And then we can get it done. You're all right, Wiggly. It's all good. You're forgiven. For the nothing that you... Wait, come on, man. Alright, come on. Run that cart. This is going to be a long trip home. Pro Etho sub for 8 months a while ago. Yes, he did, but not in advance. Look, I mean, people have subscribed for longer than 6 months for sure. I just meant, I think that's the longest anyone's ever subscribed in advance. I was just a bit surprised at that because I don't think anyone's like done that before. But look, I mean, whether you subscribe or not, like even just watching, like everything's just greatly appreciated, any sort of support. So don't get me wrong, like you guys are all super awesome. I hadn't seen that message before about subscribing for such a long time, like all in one go like that. I know that people can do it and stuff, it hadn't like happened to me before. Oh, hey dude. Maybe I should just go sleep and then come get my cart in the morning. I don't know. I'm so stuck here, like I don't know how to get around this bit. Alright, let's try him. More Greydorfs, of course. My axe is like running out as well. That's another issue. Alright, I need to like get out of here. Yeah, I'm running for a sec. Just give me a sec. Let me see. Let's try and take care of this. Stars, by the way, if you didn't mean to do the 6 months thing, there's absolutely no pressure to keep that at all, and you can. I'm like 99% sure you can get a refund from Twitch from that. So yeah, please don't feel bad if that was a mistake. Like that's all good. But yeah, like seriously, no pressure at all. Particularly if it was a mistake, I would hate for you to feel like you have to do that. Oh, now there's this dude. All right. I don't really want to fight this dude. I don't even know where I am right now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna head back to there in the morning. I'm going to make it sleep time. Daytime. I'm gonna go and sleep, and I'm gonna come back for my cart because this is just like crazy dangerous journey. All right. Here we go. So, American question here: do they have bloomin' onions in Australia, like the Outback restaurants? If there's a chain of restaurants called Bloomin' Onions, I've never heard of that. If Bloomin' Onions are something else, I've never heard of that as either. So I'm guessing no, whatever it is, we don't have. But what is it? Is it a chain of restaurants? Or, yeah, let me know. Haley knows what it is. Did you know your vid was used in Smallish Bean's YouTube video? Oh, really? Which video was that? Who was that? Was that Polar Sins? Which video was that used in? Or which video of mine was used in that video? The restaurant is Outback Steakhouse. We have an Outback Jack's, they call it, which is an Australian chain restaurant, which is like, yeah, like steak and ribs and burgers and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's like a different thing to what you guys are on about. We don't have many American chains over here. Like, for example, we don't have Taco Bell. Perth, where I live, doesn't have a Starbucks. Can you believe that, guys? No Starbucks. It's like, there's like 2 Starbucks on the moon, and yet Perth doesn't have one. Which I'm both super sad about and slightly glad about, because it'd be like a $10 a day habit for me if there was one here. so you know, it saves me about $10 a day. Probably 5. There's no way I'd spend $10 a day on coffee. That'd be crazy. But you guys know what I'm saying. I'd be in there every day. So yeah, maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, I played Minecraft for 500 days. Oh, awesome. Oh wait, is that... Maybe that's the guy that I saw the other day. Was it my Enderman farm that he used? Because I did see someone do that, but I forget their name. Maybe that was Smallish Beans. But yeah, it's been pretty awesome. I've had a few big YouTubers use my videos over the years and give me a bit of like a shout out for that and stuff, which is very cool. The Enderman farm. Yeah, no, I did actually see that. Yeah, that was awesome. Shout outs like that are awesome stuff. But it's funny because like I'll get people messaging me on wherever, like Instagram, Discord, whatever, asking like if I'll do them a shout out and stuff. And they're not actually as good as you guys might think in terms of like, you know, driving traffic to your site and stuff. Like, I've had Laserbeam shout me out, I've had Dan TDM shout me out, and recently Smallish Beans, right? And like, they definitely will help you to get views and stuff. But like, it's not like you wake up and overnight you've had like thousands of subscribers because of it or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's yeah, it's not. I don't know. Like, a lot of people think they're like this amazing thing. Oh, if I could just get shouted out by somebody. That being said, PewDiePie, if you're watching, Mr. Beast, if you're watching, you know, if you guys want to shout me out, that's totally cool. I'm not adverse to them. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know. They're not like as good as what most people would think. Where's my blooming cart? Running around like an idiot here. What vid was Laserbeam? He shouted out. I think Laserbeam shouted out my Break Bedrock. And Dan TDM shouted out my gold farm. I believe it was that way around. It might be the opposite, but yeah, those were the 2 videos. But like, I checked my views like after I'd been shouted out by them, and it didn't make much difference. Like, it wasn't like all of a sudden like thousands and thousands of people were coming to watch them or whatever. They both, like, those videos did well anyway, so they had a lot of views and stuff. But it wasn't like because that what my car. I don't understand. Where this thing is, right? Where did I come up? I'm so confused right now. All right, hang on, let me check. Right, this has got to be it, right? And that's the river. So maybe it's down that way a bit. I'm so confused. I have a coffee house down the street that I used to work for. It's a dangerous habit. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, okay. It's a boar. That scared me more than it should have. I need to. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm stuck. Ah. And I've activated the power vector. Brilliant. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. I need to like fight you. I need a weapon. This is stupid. I'm running around with no weapon because I couldn't repair my axe. Because I need the forge or whatever. I'm gonna make a better weapon soon. That's got to be a pretty important thing to do. But for now, I've got to find my cart. I really didn't mark where my cart was very well, did I? This was dumb. I feel like it was up here somewhere, though. You know what's actually going to help? Turn the vegetation way down. It just might make things easier to see. It was sick of being tossed around, so it ran away. Maybe, yeah, it could have done. Could be gone forever. With all my goodies inside, I would be so sad. Dude, what? I don't understand. Like, how far away was this mark that I left for it? I know I was like in this sort of area with all these trees and things. Start marking. I did. That's the thing, Kevin. Look, it's literally like it was there somewhere, but I've not marked it very well. That's the problem. It's because it was nighttime. I was just trying to quickly get out the way of fighting a load of like grey dwarfs and brutes and stuff like that, to sleep and then come back, which I did, and then the cart had run away in the time I was gone. All right, where's my bridge? I'm gonna wait. What's this now? Let's go find my bridge and we'll do it this way. Hey you. I got nothing good to really fight these dudes with unless I just like do it this way and miss. Yeah, that's probably a better way of doing it. They broke it. Oh, I hope not. That's actually a really good point. What was I thinking? I needed to stay there and kill them. If they broke it, all my loot will still be on the floor though, right? I'll find my bridge and I'll try and work my way backwards as to how I did this. What am I even doing at the moment? Craft the club on the fly. Yeah, that would probably be a smart thing to do. Oh, hey, there's my bridge. All right, we're on the scent here. We're like a detective here, tracking this down. Yeah, I might have gotten broken, but I think if it got broken, it will still, all the items will be on the floor, which isn't ideal, but like at least we can just go then and make another cart to bring all that stuff back. If it's broken and, oh, there's a troll. Okay. Right, that's actually a good thing. We do want trolls, right? So, yeah, we'll fight this dude. Then we'll try and retrace our steps from that bridge. But yeah, if we want the troll armor stuff, so fighting these is fine. Just hoping that that cart is still there, or at least the items are still there. Okay, I need to eat some food here. The focus is real. It's kind of hard fighting them on the hill with all these trees and stuff as well. It's like your stamina and keeping away from them and stuff like that isn't as easy. Whoa! Oh my god, that was way too close. How did he get that close to me? Alright, let's just take a second here. Whew. Everything in hardcore mode is so much scarier. In normal mode, dying right now would be like a frustration. You know? So it's like, it would be... You wouldn't even really be thinking about it. Hardcore mode is so different. I think in a way that makes it more likely to die because you sort of panic more sometimes. Alright, he did. Oof. I'm glad about that. He's got one heck of a nose on him. Me or the troll? Alright, well that's him dead. There's some grey dwarfs and brutes and things here. So they might have gotten... oh, there's a 2-star grey dwarf. Wonderful. Dude, can I not hit you? Is that... Am I really that bad in life? Well, you're on fire now, so that's good. Right, there we go. He's dead as well. Alright, lots of drops. That's awesome. Take the mushroom. Alrighty. So, we came from down there, so we had to come up here somewhere. And now I just got to run up sort of towards the dot that I marked on the map. And somewhere around here there should be a wonderful cart full of lovely things that I need. So that's like off the edge, so I obviously didn't go that way. Hey, whoa, there it is! Oh, look at that, right? How far off was my dot? That's pretty far, to be fair. I'm rubbish. Onwards. Okay. Wait, is there? Am I hearing another troll? No. For a second I thought there was another troll. I guess not. Having the vegetation down low is actually such a useful thing in this game. Oh, what was that? Really? Dude, for goodness sake. Alright. Let's try and get this somewhere a bit safer. And... leave the cart alone, you pleb. Alright, there we go. He's dead. Thanks, chat. So many GG's just for finding my cart. Shouldn't have lost it in the first place. Entirely my fault, but there we go. These things happen. Alright, we're on the road again. This is like a little Shrek and Donkey adventure. You reckon? I love the movie Shrek. It's like one of my favorite movies, I swear. As is Emperor's New Groove. That is such a great movie. I actually watched that recently. Kysen knows a lot of tricks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me think. I gotta think of someone good for this. Who's someone who's known for like plastic surgery, guys? Americans will know this, surely. And women will know this, all the celebrities and stuff. Who's someone who's known for just getting loads of work done? Loads of plastic surgery. You guys let me know. I don't think I'm ever gonna get if I sing, it's never gonna, oh for goodness sake, it's never gonna get like copyright claimed or whatever because I'm such a bad singer. It sounds nothing like the original. I'm so rash with my cards. I need to treat my cards with more respect. Kardashians is a great one. So there we go. How does Kim Kardashian pick her nose? From a catalog. Oh yeah. Yeah, the level of dad jokes is on tonight, guys. It's lit. Alright. It's more lit than a candle. Come back to me. I can do better. Alright. Yeah, you guys aren't going to leave me alone, are you? Alright. So fighting with just a bow is kind of annoying. So I definitely need to get a melee weapon. There we go. You know what? I want that deer. Bosh. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. I'll try and keep up with chat a bit better now. I feel like I've been missing lots of chat stuff. Right, let's try and get rid of anything we can here, just whatever. And then I want to pick that stuff up because I want the necktails, and I also want, you know, get out. I want the trophies because they'll be useful for other things later on. So let's do this. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, we gotta get around this lake, which is around that way. Then we're good. Hey, good luck, Zarasha. Yeah, Gloof, yeah, it's a tough one. For sure. Yeah, I'm yet to do it myself, but I've seen footage and stuff. It looks tough. Let me know how you go. When Kysen sings, it's like a YouTuber putting the tone down to not get claimed. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, just making sure. Okay, so it's, yeah, okay, we're kind of going a weird way home, but whatever. Oh, come on, really? There's another grey dwarf, and I'm stuck in the trees? Can't you just leave me be? Why can't we be friends? There, you're dead. Yeah, the game looks so different with vegetation on low as well. It's like feels like an entirely different game. I prefer the feel and the look of the game with the vegetation on, but like even for like for finding things it's easier, but like for going with my cart right now, this is actually so much easier as well because you can just see the path a lot easier as to like what's in the way, what's not, you know, avoid things. ESO, yes, he's been making some good videos. I did try to get hold of him for the upcoming server, Ravenheim. If you missed that, myself and some other awesome Valheim content creators are getting together to do a server. It's starting this Saturday. If you have any questions on that, if you weren't here when we were talking about it before, chuck them in chat. I won't go through it again unless people ask, because I don't know how many were like here and already heard all that. I don't wish to bore people. But yeah, you can ask me if you want to know anything. But yeah, so I did try to get hold of ESO and ask him if he would be interested, but he's a big YouTuber. I wasn't able to get hold of him, unfortunately. But you know, once Ravenheim starts, guys, if you want him on there, just actually, I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say you could always try and get hold of him yourself, but like it was like a semi-joke, and I don't want people to take that seriously and bug him or anything. So don't do that, please. But yeah, all good. Yes, Ravenheim will be on YouTube and it'll be on Twitch, and probably the stuff I do on Twitch will also be on YouTube, right? Like Ravenheim streams will probably make it to YouTube for people that just want to watch something a bit longer and stuff. Like sometimes I like to put on a long YouTube video like that, like if I'm doing like a 4-hour stream and that goes onto YouTube. Like I myself would watch something like that. It's great for like background if you're working. Or if you're playing the game yourself or something like that. So I figure it's still worth uploading them because every now and again someone might be interested. So why not, right? Where am I going? I need to go around this way. Who's in there? So Chongish, who was in chat before, is in there. System Collapse, who he's a big YouTuber. He's done loads of Minecraft, the modded Minecraft, and now he's doing a lot of Valheim. He's got like over 120k subs, so he's a big YouTuber. It's pretty awesome. Firespark is in there as well. So what I was saying before, that we've got like a survival server, and we're going to do mini games each month. And some creators are more about survival, some are doing both, and some are doing what was I going to say, like I don't know, some are just survival, some are just the mini games, some are both. So Firespark's more into the mini game side of things, it seems. I mean, we're all going to be like part of the same community. We're all going to be part of Ravenheim, you know, calling ourselves the Ravens or whatever for short, just like to give us that community feel like we're all together in this. But not everyone's necessarily doing all facets of it. But yeah, I mean, hopefully there'll be some like Hunger Games style things and PvP and stuff with all of us in there. Two other guys I didn't mention yet, One Last Midnight and Six Adams. So there's gonna be a good few of us there getting together doing this. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it as well. So yeah, the flowers in this game are not for the bee farm. No, to make a bee farm, you just need to find yourself a queen bee and some wood, and then you place down. I'll show you in a second actually, because we're gonna get over to it. Let's see, where's my yeah, hey dude, you're dead. Yeah, but you don't actually need the flowers. So the flowers, the dandelions, they're used in potions or meads, I should say, later on in the game. That's what they're for. But yeah, here's a bee farm over here, right? All you have to do is place your hut down, and it will produce honey for you over time. So I've got 4 in here right now. Actually, I want to go pick all these up and say, oh, I just angered the bees. What a pleb. Let's eat some food here. That'd be a rubbish way to die. I crashed my cart into the bees, and they were not happy. So that's what happened there. The bees are happy again now, though. I love that little thing. So funny. Which all of this one. So yeah, you just need like to craft that with your hammer, some wood, and a queen bee. So pretty easy to do. All right, man. Getting a good storage system would be awesome. Yeah, we're still working on this house. The thing is, the storage is going to go in this house. I'm going to need to do a stream at some point where I just spend a lot of time working on this to get the house finished, or like at least more built where we can start with storage and stuff. Because right now everything's is a bit of a sham. Yeah. We'll figure it out. It would be great actually, yeah, if they used the flowers and integrated them that way in the game. That would be pretty cool. So this is our storage farm, apparently. We need more chests here. This is not looking good. I want to cook up. I don't even know where I'm putting stuff right now. It's so unorganized here. How much wood have we got? I think it might be easier to just start making a couple new chests here. Like there and there. Yeah. I actually dump chests. So once I organize all this stuff, it'll be great. Until then, just kind of chucking anything anywhere and seeing what happens. With all the cart adventure, it feels like stream's been going on for eternity. I don't think that says much about me as a streamer. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, I know what you mean though. It's been an interesting time of it with the cart. Oh right, I want to make up this armor. Let's grab all this. Okay, this is all stuff I'm going to be using in a second. So that can all stay in there. And let's get this done. Wow, so we've already filled up those chests. Like, could they maybe make the chests just hold a bit more storage? I don't know. Would that be a good thing? I feel like you have to make a ton of chests in this game. I mean, look, we're pretty early into the game, right? Like, we're within the first, like, what, 12 hours or something of the game. And I've got all of these chests just crazy filled. Pretty crazy. How was your day with the family? I don't remember this. I went away traveling with my family. Well, like, traveling. I went to, like, I should need to fix that here. We went away for, like, a weekend together, like a long weekend, a few days together. That was good. Yeah, I had some good times down there and stuff. It's a nice part of Western Australia that we went to. It was nice to be away there for a few days as well. Right, let's start making some of the troll armor up here. So I can make the tunic, I can make the pants. What am I missing for the other stuff? Let's check that out. I think we might need bones, right? So troll helmet, yeah, 3 bones for that. So let's go and do that as well. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go, and then we'll worry about the cape later. But we're getting pretty good. They did patch the reinforced ones, that's true, yes. Well, obviously, like, we're not quite at that stage just yet, but it will be useful to us in the future for sure. So we get all that happening, and we need 3 bones, which I don't know where there's bones, but I do know we have some. Somewhere. Yeah, my storage leaves a lot to be desired. There we go. Just need 3 of you. Make that final thing, then we'll have a snooze. And then we'll be good. Wait, I think I need wood as well to light the fire. The amount of times I spend just like running back to get wood for my fire, I swear. Need like some sort of hopper system where I can just feed the wood in. That'd be living the dream. Alright, can I get to my fire here? Kind of. Yep, there we go. So we can do that. And then we can make up the helmet. Very good. So we'll take that off and put that on. And we got ourselves a bit of better armor, which is obviously not a bad thing at all. Alrighty. But yeah, no, so I had my weekend away with my family was really fun. We did like a wine tour, we went to some nice restaurants, went to some like country town places and just the kind of chilled places and stuff. It was fun. It was nice to have a bit of time off, a bit of time away, like relaxing and whatever. It was a good time. It's called Margaret River, the place we visited. If you guys are interested and want to check it out, it's a really nice part of Western Australia. If you guys are ever over here, highly recommend it. Alright, I guess we want to cook the necktails. We kind of want to kill some more necks as well. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I sleep? No. I should have got all my stuff being smelted first. Alright, well let's grab this here. Let's bring this up to the smelting area and get some of that happening. Oh, I really should have done that before. Okay, so I think, yeah, this stuff is kind of organized. So we can get some of the coal in here, this side. Very good, and then we'll just get this stuff smelting while we're working on other things. So, start with you. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, went the wrong way. So we'll put all this stuff in here, actually, anything that's going to be smelted or whatever, we'll put in there. I think actually we should probably get some more wood turned into coal. So we'll get this 9 turned into coal right now, and we'll go chop down some more as well. There we go. I think we're going to need that. So scrap our axe. Are we going to need... Oh, actually, wait. Hold up. Oh, no. Did I change that? I think we had a lot of wood. Maybe we do... No, I think we do need more. I think we're good. We'll get some more. My bad. Have you tried... ever tried to actually stuff things in a chest? They're surprisingly small IRL. True. Yeah. No, that's a fair point. I just want more storage. That's just me. Hello, Amelia, as well. Welcome back to another stream. Thank you so much for coming along again. Always nice to see you guys here. By you guys, I just mean the regulars, but new people too. You're all welcome. Thought I'd pop in to say hi before crashing. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in, and hello. You've missed some exciting things, Amelia, I gotta tell you. But I'll give you the highlights. I'm going to be doing a stream schedule soon. I know you've heard this before, but for real this time. So you'll know when I'm streaming and stuff. And also, we got an upcoming Valheim server that I'm starting this weekend with some really awesome Valheim content creators. So yeah, if you're enjoying Valheim content, I think you guys will enjoy that. But yeah, you have to watch the stream back when I upload it to YouTube to get the full info. Oh my goodness. Alright, don't die because of trees, Kysen. Come on. I'm really it's like be the worst way for me to die in my series, right? If it all ended because of that. Just the absolute pits. Hey, dude. Bye, dude. Yeah, super excited. I've been working on it for weeks, getting everyone together and stuff. And oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. I'm alive. I'm alive. That was actually terrifying. I really thought for a second there I was stuck and maybe potentially about to die. Yeah, no, super exciting stuff. So that'll be awesome. All right, this tree graveyard is starting to take shape. We just want to keep chopping all this stuff down, letting it hit each other until there's literally like no trees left in the area. It's kind of the plan. There we go. Look at that. These domino effect things. So good. You get wood pretty quickly by doing this, actually. Because like at first when I was playing this game, I thought wood was like the biggest grind ever. It's a bit grindy, right? But I don't mind a bit of a grind. I can get around a grind. But yeah, it's way less grindy than you think when you get into it. All right, this one here looks like it's holding up too much. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Using stab breaker is a good way to get rid of all the little trees. Ah, okay, interesting. I'll have to check that out at some point. What was I getting this wood for? Oh yes, that's right, I need to stoke the fire. Well, I think we've got plenty of wood for that. And we'll just come back here later when we want to be, if we're going on like a wood chopping mission. Which we're going to need to do at some point, to be fair, to like get our house sorted. Let's like make a note of this actually, on the thing here. It's like wood. Just so, because if it takes me a while to come back, I might forget or something. And I really don't want to, because it's actually going to be quite useful. Please don't die by tree. I'll certainly try not to. So yeah, definitely one of the more frustrating ways you could die in the game, I would say. Alrighty, I got distracted by my phone. I should really put my phone out of the way when I'm streaming, but where's the fun in that? Alright, let's grab all of this stuff here. Let's see, let's put a load of you in here. How's that one doing? That's got a couple items left in it. That is also got stuff in it. Okay, good. So let's open you up, put back anything like this in here, I guess. Let's get all of this stuff in one place. It's a better place for it. Put it all in here. Let's see what's happening. See where we're going. Okay, good stuff. Alright, so as this is about to be done, let's put in... I'm carrying too much, but let's put in as much as we can here. Okay, let's grab... there's 23 in there anyway. How's this doing again? Nothing. Alright. Get that filled up too. Alright, here we go. We should start making the most of the night time, really. And we could do with getting some more necktails cooked up. So let's check all of our chests. Do we have necktails in any of them? Looks like we maybe don't. I was checking before as well. So it looks like we need to kill a lot more necks. Alright. You could do one of those raid things where we get all the necks coming to us. We'll just have a little look around by the water, I suppose, see if we can find any. We need to find like a big group of them, that'd be handy. Alright, well, cooked necktail, extra food source. Be pretty handy. I'm trying to keep my like food pretty high in this game to prevent myself from dying. It's not always easy. Maybe we'll just chop down some more trees and see if we see necks along the way. We need to gather like tons of wood, so. Yeah, it's actually quite a good point, D. Yeah, can't really argue with that. I don't know why they chose that as the name. But, I'm sure there is a reason for it somewhere. They seem to have a reason for everything they do in this game, so. I'm sure there is a reason, but I have no idea what that reason is. Alright. Look at that, up to over 100 health now. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go cut some trees down. You know what? Should we bring the cart? We probably should bring the cart. Actually, no. We're going to be to and from because we're going to go and keep putting stuff in the smelter and get all of this copper and tin smelted up. So that'll be good. There will not be a neck and boar raid anymore since you killed it. Oh, that's right. Of course. Good point there. Megatron, which I'm going to call you now because I like that. If that's all right. But yeah, no, that's very true. I'd say it'd be cool to have foxes and birds and more farmable animals. Yeah, animals like are always fun to interact with and stuff in games, and they're always like very popular as well. So maybe I'm sure they'll look to add more animals in the future. No, it's dead. But yeah, so I reckon they will add more. It's hard to like. I always forget this game is still like early access, basically, or not early, but like still like very new game at least, right? It's been done so well that you sort of forget this. There's an neck. I want you. Push. But yeah, so like there's gonna be tons of stuff added to this game, I hope. Like, I mean, if this game goes well, I could still be playing it in like 5 years time potentially on my channel, like like Minecraft, right? Like if it was to go like that with all the updates and stuff, boy, that'd be a thing. That'd be absolutely awesome. We shall see. Yeah, horses would be cool, or like donkeys that could carry like the cart for you, you know, like pull it along for you. There is a mod you can get that will allow you to have a boar pulling a cart along for you, which is quite cool. And if you could have a backpack, I reckon that'd be cool as well. I know they've got the Meganjord thing, but I think a backpack would be a nice thing to have. Like, I get that as part of the game you have to limit inventory and stuff, but I don't know. I think even if it was a late game item, you just had a backpack just where, like, for when you're doing more building and resource gathering and stuff like that, because you really can't get tons of stuff. Like, you know, if you were doing this trip with like a cart, you still need to do a lot of trips before you could build any sort of decent sized longhouse or whatever. And it's like, if you're late game and you've destroyed all the bosses and you're just like into the building thing, like why make it that difficult to build? I don't know. Satchel or something, yeah. So I think there's things they could add, but like, I don't know, like if we're still playing this game in 2 years and they don't have this stuff, I think then we can complain. Right now they're figuring everything out and it's still new and stuff, so I think that's fine. Do you think pet dragons will ever be a thing? I hope so, because that sounds absolutely awesome. If you could like tame them and fly around with them and stuff, I would get around that. Do I think there'll be a thing though? I don't think so. Because like the devs and stuff seem pretty keen to make it difficult for exploring in this game. Like, they give us portals and stuff, sure, but you have to, like, you can't take ore through, and you have to use your boat for a lot of exploration and stuff like that, right? So I don't know. I don't reckon they'll ever make it a thing, because they just don't seem to want us to make things too easy for us, right? They're keeping us on our toes, making things difficult. Which is fair enough. I can understand why they're doing that, but it'd be a fun thing to think about, that's for sure. Hatch the motor eggs. Is that how you're gonna get your pet dragon? Yeah, that would be a cool way of doing it, actually. All right, all this goes back. We repair you. We got one necktail. I'm not gonna worry about cooking that just yet. We'll make scrambled eggs from them. Yep, that'd be another option. Excellent idea. I mean, look, there's so many things. It must be hard as a dev because there's just so much you could do with this game. So much you could add. So many items and features and whatever you could add. And so where do you start? You know, I wouldn't want to have to do it. And because whatever you do, people in the community will like it and others will dislike it. You're never going to please anyone, everyone. Like, so it's a tough job. I think one of the things they should work on is getting the multiplayer aspect better. Less lag and stuff like that. Because the lag and stuff that you get on servers is nothing to do with the server hosts. It's Valheim developers end and stuff where it needs to be changed. Like, if you do terraforming on servers, you're going to get to a, like, if you do too much for it, you're in trouble kind of thing. So like things like that could be worked on. That would be good to have more multiplayer stuff. I'm sure they'll keep adding more bosses as well, so the game can be played for longer and more in depth and stuff. But yeah, other than that, the subtle nuances must be difficult to know how to do that. We'll see. Very hard fight, but just, and I mean just be hey, GG, Zorasha. That's pretty awesome. You have beaten the game. What are you gonna do now? Go back and do it all again? Hardcore mode maybe, or lots of building in your world. And the super growth boom, almost 7 million people with demands and opinions. Yeah, so, and they weren't expecting this. And so yeah, like they're I feel Well, I don't feel sorry for them because they're all like millionaires now, but I feel I can empathize with the difficulties they must be going through. Let's put it that way. But they've made an awesome game, and I'm sure whatever they do, they'll continue to develop it and stuff. And yeah. But it's going to be awesome to have the Ravenheim community thing that we're doing, because with some really like decent Valheim content creators in there and stuff, hopefully we can start making a bit of a name for ourselves in the community. And you know, it'd be nice to get a really good community feel around that, and we can talk about all this stuff and discuss new ideas and test things out and that sort of thing. So that'd be fun. Already doing hardcore modes, but oh, thank you. So that's nice to hear. I hope it goes well for you. Hope you don't die because of a tree. That's the bad way to die for sure. in hardcore mode, that's just not nice at all. But yeah, I've been enjoying this hardcore mode so far. It's a different way of playing it for sure, and I have some big plans that, you know, if I can get far enough into the game, it'll be fun to try some things out. I feel ashamed to say I love and know a lot about Minecraft, but I haven't come close to beating it. What do you mean by beating it though? Just beating the end dragon? Because that's not as bad as you might think. It's tough and stuff, right? It can be, but it's not too bad. Like, it's certainly doable. The bosses on here are way more difficult than like killing Bone Mass is way more difficult than killing the end dragon, I'd say. So yawny. Alright, we can probably sleep in a sec, so let's see. First things first, let's put all this in here. I found I sneak much more in hardcore and farm more materials than my first run through. Yeah, me too. You sort of play a bit slower, I suppose. I was saying before, it's almost like playing a bit more like how the devs probably intended and wanted people to play. Oh wait, I actually need some of this, right, to put in here. Which is no bad thing. You know, that's cool. And obviously you're more cautious about dying and doing things and whatever, but it's sort of nice to play the game a bit slower and take your time. I've been doing some more builds and, like I say, more farming, resource gathering, all that sort of stuff. I don't mind it. Like, it's oh no, wait, I'm being raided. Okay. Probably should have like been more prepared for this. So right, I'm such a good shot. Ah, you. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Jeez. Alright, my focus is real. These aren't too bad, but you just don't want to have to worry about them too much. Sorry, you don't want to get like caught around a lot of them all in one go, is what I was trying to say. So I should probably try and take care of the shaman and the brute first, right? Didn't we have one of these before? I think we did. You know what, let's get over here a second. Let's do this. Okay, let's get rid of that dude. Keep getting others in the way. Whee! Did the forest just calm down again? I think it did, right? So we just have to deal with what's here. There we go. The big dude's down. The shaman's the next one I want to take care of because he can spawn more in, right? So take care of him. The forest is moving. What, again? Did we just get a double raid? Okay. Totally unfair in hardcore mode. This should not be allowed. I swear we did just get a double raid. Wait, did it just die down again? Or is it because I'm running out of the area? Is that what it is? Maybe like if I run... Yeah, it's once I'm in the area. Okay, that makes sense. But you can get back-to-back raids. I've seen people like... This has happened to them. Oh, hey dude. She's probably got a fireplace thing out. Oh, I'm not. I thought I would have had enough wood on me. All right. There we go. It rests again. All right. Take care of these guys, and then we should be fine. There should be no more spawning. It's resting again. I guess at least we'll get some like decent drops, or like a lot of drops from it. Maybe not decent drops, but a lot of drops from it. All right. Let's do a bit of this now. Shaman heals them by... Oh, right. I should have killed him first. You're right. Oh, well, I think they're all dead now. Right. They're all gone. We got a trail of drops here. Oh, we got an ancient seed. That's actually quite useful. We need 3 of those to get the elder spawned, right? So we're a third of the way there, technically. Yeah, Stagbreaker. I need to make up Stagbreaker and have it like on me more often. Once I've got this base up here built, I think I'll look to build some defenses around it and stuff, and focus on the raids and stuff that way. But yeah, I just haven't really got around to that yet. Why are you out? Didn't I put a load of coal in here? Oh, we're missing resources by the looks of it. Let's see. It's a bit fiddly, the whole like smelting up process. Got a lot to like do with it. Okay. More random junk that we need to kind of just chuck away. Blimey. Sort of annoying not being able to do things off cam at times, because like with stuff like this I would just go and grind out all of this stuff off cam, like sorting out my storage. But I feel like it just, yeah, it makes sense for a hardcore series on this game that you just do everything on cam. I think that makes sense. Oh, sorry, Death Trap. You've probably gone by now, but thanks for coming by. I got distracted by that raid when you said goodbye. But yeah, okay, what am I doing here? I need this. I had an idea for development where tame wolves would follow you only while you're wearing the wolf pelt cape. Oh, cool. And it changed the way the follow mechanic works. I think, yeah, getting wolves to follow you in a different way might be good. Like, it'd be good if they would come through portals. That'd be useful, just to get them back to your base a bit easier and stuff, depending on like where you're actually taming them. But yeah, wolves are awesome once you start taming them. I like wolves. I would trust you not to die off cam, lie. That's true, I wouldn't, but I don't know, like if this world goes really well, for example, I do really good, I don't want people saying, oh, well, you did this off cam, that off cam. So I figure this is a good way to do it, because you'll literally be able to see, like, I log off and then I log back in and it's like everything's the exact same. And you'll know that everything's been done on cam. So yeah, I mean, it's just gonna mean there's some streams where I'm doing more grindy footage and stuff. But like some people with streams like just come and hang out. It's not really so much about like the content of what I'm doing. It's more about just like hanging out, chatting about things, like random stuff, whatever. So yeah, I think there's always gonna be a bit of an audience for it, even if it is less than if I'm doing like a boss fight or something more interesting and exciting like that, you know. So yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. The worst raid I had was where draggers, instead of focusing on me, destroyed your pig pen and killed the boars. That's terrible. That's so mean of those draggers. But yeah, the raids are going to ramp up, and I do need to be a bit prepared for them on hardcore, you know? Wait, am I a Kysen stan now? Oh well. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, hey dude. Another raid off to add to our growing collection. Well, this was meant to be like a resource gathering stream, and we've certainly got a lot of that done. Tons of wood and tons of bronze coming from this, so no worries, Lufo. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for the bits there, Wiggly Rain. I appreciate that. don't have much more to say. Thanks for a chill stream this far. You are very, very welcome. And thank you so much for the support. It's not about the amount at all. It's just the fact that you guys support me is so appreciated. And even just by being here watching, you're supporting me, and that's awesome. For those of you that do want to do bits and stuff like that, I do have stream loots. Don't forget. You can do exclamation mark loots if you want to get the link for that. But basically, it's like a way of using your bits, but you get stuff in return for them. Like, you get a sign. Like, there's all different cards you can get. So one of them's like a sign with your name on it. Thanks, Haley. Awesome. Like, that'll be placed in the world, which will soon be, able to use in the Ravenheim world, which is cool. And what else? There's like ones that like jump scares for me, and some funny ones, and yeah, just all kinds of stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, I always like to mention it just because like if you're going to use your bits and stuff, like you get something more out of it than what you do on Twitch. So that's why I mention it, like just for people that are interested, really. Oh, okay. So, I wonder how much bronze we can make right now. Maybe we should test this out. Let's get a load of charcoal being made. Bosh. And then, let's put back, like... we got like a load of wood out of this, which is awesome. So, where are we at here? Smelter. We need a load of you. Actually, probably can't make that much bronze, because I've just been smelting up copper, not much tin. Or saying that, we had 17 tin already, so we actually did that the right way around. Such a faff. I need to get like a better process going here for like getting into the rhythm of doing this stuff. So let's grab like all of you and all of you. Come over here and make up some bronze. Let's do some repairing and then make up some bronze. How's Twitch? Dad jokes based on viewers' names. I'd like to stay, but gotta go to the loo though. Dad jokes based on viewers' names. That'd be an interesting one. I don't know if I'd be able to do that like live, but that might be a good one for Patreon. And then if someone becomes a Patreon, I can look at their name and try and think of or find dad jokes relating to them, or like a topic of their choice, maybe, right? Over like that time between one and next stream. That could be good. Okay, I think troll armor is the way we're going to stay, but I definitely want to make a bronze mace and upgrade it, so we need leather and wood for that as well. So that's what we're going to look to do. So we've got some wood in here. Let's go grab some leather, which could be pretty much anywhere at this point from where our storage is going. Can't wait to see what you do with your house building. Intrigued how you're going to roof it all. Yeah, it's going to be fun to do. We will work on it in streams and stuff, so you'll be able to see all that happen as well. I don't know when, like I don't know if we'll do it in this stream or not. I kind of just wing it when I'm hardcore moding, because like, I don't know, it's part of the fun, right? We don't have much leather here. We really don't have much leather, if that's all we've got. The boar farm is something I probably should have worked on a bit more. Okay, there we go. There's a bit more leather. For some reason, I thought we had a lot of leather. And maybe I used it up on stuff, but we've only got 11. I mean, we can make the bronze mace, but we're just not going to upgrade it or anything just yet. So, yeah. Oh, wait, and the wood. That was the other thing, right? Just a bit of wood here. Wait, what? What am I missing? Where's my mace here? Oh, the bronze is a fundamental part of the bronze mace, funnily enough. Alright, bronze mace. Make that up. And we should probably make a bronze shield as well. Because they are super useful. So 3 and 5 I like to have as that. 2 can be that. 4 can be that. You can stay there. This stuff here, I don't know, like, don't need you anymore. Don't need you either, actually. Patio furniture. Oh my god. Oh boy. Not bad. I'll give you that one. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else bronze that we want to be making up here? Bronze arrows? Probably not actually at this stage. I still think the fire arrows are going to be our best bet there. What about upgrading stuff? If we want to upgrade like our mace. Oh, it just needs bronze? Oh wow, that's awesome. Alright, I definitely want to upgrade this thing, because it becomes pretty powerful when you upgrade it. So, upgrade bronze mace. Oh, I need a level 2 forge. Okay. So in terms of crafting, we could make the adze if we have 10 fine wood and, what was it, 3 bronze. Okay. Let's see. So 9 fine wood in here. You serious? We got 1 bronze right there. I guess we need to make some more of that up. We need to sleep as well. Alright, well, we've done quite a lot of bronze stuff today, so I'm actually going to do a bit more work on the house area right now with whatever wood we got here. I don't know how much this will last us, but we shall see. Let's go have a sleep before we do that, and then that'll be the next bit. I want to do at least a bit, hopefully, in each episode, so we can just keep like building on it, because I really want to get a nice house set up and do some building work and that sort of thing. I think building can be like a fun thing to do on streams as well, because like you guys can get involved with like suggesting ideas and see it develop and that sort of thing. So we're going to work on that when I come back. You guys are going to get your awesome chair stream. I am going to log out because it's hardcore, but I'll be like 2 secs. Give you guys a quick chair stream. Chair gang, I love it. Gotta have a chair gang. I need let's talk about like the new Patreon rewards and all that sort of stuff. I need the chair, some sort of chair reward. That's what everybody wants, right? Gotta figure that one out. She had an officer at my door saying he's looking for a man with one eye. I replied, you should use two eyes to find him quicker. For a second, I thought you were seriously saying the officer was at your door. I was like, oh, hope everything's okay. I know I meant to be looking at the chair, the creeper's looking right at me. He lights up as well. Look at that. Doesn't just look at you, he lights up. Turn him off. I need to get some Valheim merch up here behind me, I think. Some little Valheim things. Alright, let's... what are we doing here? We grab all this good stuff. Right, all this can just go in the cart for now, I suppose. And we'll take this off to do the building of the house. There we go. You're cracking me up, bro. That was the one-eyed officer joke from Grizzly, right? I asked my dad why he decided to buy a moat. He said there was a sale. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I might have a new content writer. You can do all my dad jokes for the outros. One of my favorite ones that really made me laugh the other day. I did tell this one in one of my outros. It was like, I told my mum you should really embrace your mistakes in life. And she hugged me. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. Right, where was I at this house? I don't even know. So we've done like this bit and this bit clearly, and then I guess we need to keep this roof going along the back here like this. Maybe we'll make this one up. I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, let's do a corner bit. That would be a good idea. That's smart. Yep. Okay. So it is a good idea, but how do we? If we get that to snap, we can still use these ladders. Okay, perfection. I think, or is it better to just? Actually, it might be better to just get rid of these a second, and do them on the other side here. Oh, actually, will they hold there? That might be. We can maybe just destroy them as we go, because I'm gonna need a way of getting up. That's the thing. All right, so let's grab like you there. So from here, I could come into here and get this next one down here, all snapped in. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out as I go a little bit. It's a dangerous tactic. We shall see. So then I can come up here and kind of like get rid of you. Get you placed like there. And then get you placed like in here. Is that right? Nah, that's not snapped, is it? That's rubbish. Oh, I see what I did wrong. So this is the thing, these corner bits kind of tricky. So actually that needs to go there. There we go. And then you're going to need to go in here. There we go. So hopefully all this is going to hold. That's the next thing, right? Not sure. I really... Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Right, make sure I'm eating food here. I really don't want to die whilst up here. Like, die because I was building, right? That would suck. Why is that not... Okay, I'm just sliding down here. Let's check this out from the inside, see what I can do here. It's going to be a nice sized house when it's done. It's just figuring this whole thing out. It's going to be interesting to say the least. I don't know how I'm going to get up to do these higher bits. Or whether it's going to hold. If it doesn't hold, how am I going to do this? Was I making beams on here? Like these beams here, they would go diagonally, right? So I could... Oh, chance to use my mace. Hey, dude. Want to hear a joke about Valheim house building? Never mind, I'm still working on it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. So yeah, like these beams here, they would go diagonally if I wanted them to. Which might be a way to do it. Let's see how much roof we can get away with, I guess. Looks like not a lot more. Okay, change that to no more. So, from in here, we sort of need this going off this way. Don't know how I'm going to get this to where I want it. Maybe I need to delete that one a second. And get this. Yeah, it needs to be there. But that's blocked, right? So it needs to be there. There we go. Okay, so if I can fall through here, can I? No, I have to go around. Okay. Oh my god, you guys are way better at the dad jokes than I am. I bow down to you. Alright, so this looks like this roof stuff is like getting in the way. But the question is, once we've done that, can we still place this roof in place? So if I grab, let's see if I grab like this. I need to be this taller one here. So that will still go in place. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's how we're going to have to do this then. Let's make sure we get rid of this stuff here. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. But this is, because it's going to need this foundation, basically. If we don't do it, like, we're not going to get anywhere with it anyway, so. It's going to be an interesting build, this one. I just don't know what's going to happen when all this stuff meets in a minute. That's going to be kind of interesting. But for now, we won't worry about it too much. We're just going to kind of go with it, see what happens. Hope that it's alright. Hope is all we've got right now. That's not even touching that though. What? What did I do wrong here? Honestly, building this game, very difficult time. So that's not actually touching it. So it's absolutely pointless having it. So it's sort of touching it here. Alright, maybe this wasn't the way to go in terms of like this corner bit here. Let's it's pressure doing this on camera, I tell you. So maybe what we need then is just these bits underneath, right? To just support it that way. Like we were doing on the other ones. That could be a good idea. Yeah, alright. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. Why is that not, is that right? That looks correct to me. Yep. So now, hopefully, this is being held up a little bit better. It sort of looks like it is. Oh, what happened here? Okay, that's not good. Oh, this is out of line. How did I manage that? Alright, it's just these ones that are in the wrong place by the looks of it. That one there. That one there. Okay, this is... I'm glad I spotted that. That should all be good now. Yeah. I love the dad jokes in chat just going off. Diagonal corner sections are super hard. Yeah, they're a little bit tricky. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just thinking, like, because these roofs are different heights, so when they get up here, I have no clue exactly how this is going to work. It's all part of the fun, though, guys. So shouldn't that be connecting up? But that goes there. Should that not be connecting up somehow? I don't know. I feel like let's get one of those in there. That's probably a good idea. That's blue. Yeah, so that's all nice and green. All right, cool. It is sort of working. We're just progressing a little bit slowly because I'm trying to get this all right. What I'm going to need to do as well is make some scaffolding up. This is always tricky as well. Scaffolding on this game, like, it's not exactly great. We can get up here. Is this going to hold if I place you there? No. I thought not. Well, hopefully this will be enough to, like, get us started anyway. This is like the sun in your eyes. They need sunglasses in Valheim. That'd be super useful. Why is that not wanting... There we go. Now it's okay. And then we should have to go back on the other side. But in the meantime, we can start looking at this. Oh, we're missing wood. Alright. Hey, Omi, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. How are you? And yes, I am indeed still live. I generally, when I'm doing the Valheim hardcore streams, have been going quite long though. I've been doing them about like 4 hours piece. Out on the school run. Oh, the kids are back to school now in England, are they? I didn't actually know this. That's good, right? That's a positive, like, moving out of lockdown kind of move, right? Sounds to be. Oh, all right. I wasn't ready for that. So yeah, we're gonna need more supports there. There's gonna be so much trial and error in this build, basically. We'll just have to see what happens. That's red if I place that there, really. So we need to start on some more supports. Okay, that's not good. They are another week and they're off for Easter though. Wow. So what, they just went back and now they're off already? Okay, so that's not quite right. It needs to be like there. Yep, that's pretty good. So they've just gone back and then they're off soon. I bet the kids are loving it. What did the cannibals say to the guy laying in bed? Is this PG on me? Not me, breakfast in bed. Did you hear about the cannibals, 2 cannibals eating a comedian? And one turned to the other and said, "Does this taste funny to you?" Oh yeah, cannibal jokes for them. Your 7-year-old told you that. Well, that's alright then. 7-year-olds generally know jokes that are PG. What am I gonna do? Why can't I build this? So we're gonna need another support beam like here somewhere. Like this? Yeah, oh, God's sake. Okay, that's pretty close actually. Can I like... There. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, so that should now be way better supported. Hopefully, or like at least better. By a little bit. Up the ladder again. Yeah, this is definitely a bit tedious. I feel like building this game could be improved as well. That's something they could definitely improve on. I feel like they will though. I feel like in the future we'll be looking back and joking and laughing about how, oh, remember how difficult it was when we first started this game, and for building you had to do this and this and this. Alright, so what I want to do actually, if I get rid of that one, what was my workbench then? There we go. So yeah, if I just get rid of this one right here, grab my roof here, and then start making these ones, I can use this ladder to come all the way up. Or at least most of the way up, right? And we'll see how this goes. And then we're gonna need you. Right, so we have to place this quickly. Is that what's gonna happen? Or if we were to just get this... Oh, my hammer broke. Aha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so does that give this extra support? Not quite how it works. That's going to be blocked, but if we come up here, we can probably do this. Yeah, so it is now that's supporting it more. Yeah, so now we can do that. And if we can perch up on top here, place that one there, and that one there. Okay. That one there is just about working out. Will this one here be alright? Yeah, it will. Alright, cool. So that was actually placed in a terrible place. Let's put you like there. Mom duty calls. No worries, Weekly Rain. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the support, and I will see you in the next one potentially, if you're not on mum duty then as well. Okay, so I think every 4 is when we were placing the ladders before, right? So we can place this one here. I feel like I probably should have been placing these earlier, but never mind. Alright, you're not happy with that, so that's all we're getting out of you. For a second, at least. Now, doing that, does that give me more ladder placement? I think it does, right? Just that one, yeah. Hey, we'll take it, it'll help. And then we can just finish this little bit off here. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh no, what? My roof's falling down. Alright, so this is where we're going to need more beams coming through. I feel like you need a lot of beams as well to like hold the supports up. I'm gonna have quite an array of beams here to navigate through when I'm doing the actual building bit of this. So that goes there, so that one's going to go there, right? Wait, snap to there. Oof, so close. No. No, oh, come on. Really, dude? Alright, let's try this again. So that one there, so that's going to snap to there, that's going to snap to there. There we go. So then what we can do is just place this one here. Alright, well we can still get rid of that one. Get rid of that one and place that under there. There we go. No, what? Why did you break? You should be fine. What the heck, man? Oh, okay. Really, I can't grab that. What happened with you though? Let's just try this again. There we go. Thank you, Joey the Boss, for following. Appreciate that. Welcome along to the stream. Alright, let's see if we can... There we go, grab that. Alrighty then. Now we should be okay for these 2 bits of roof. I think. Yes, we are. Just about. Whew, man, honestly, this building, it's difficult. Okay. We are making some headway. It's just becoming a bit tough. Especially these corner bits here. I'm not sure what we're doing with these just yet either. I'll have to figure that out at some point. Alright, let's see. How much wood do we actually have on us right now? Available to us. We got a bit. So maybe... Wait. Why does that look like it's sloping inwards? Is that right? Is that how that should look? Because it's a corner bit, I suppose? And then it's like higher up there. Why does that not feel right to me? Looks like my building nub. So we could carry on this bit, I suppose. First thing we should do is start snapping that into the floor. It's gonna be like buried a little bit on some of these parts, but that doesn't really matter. Is that not wanting to snap underneath there? There we go. So it just goes nicely into the floor and connects up like that. I'm still trying to figure out this bit though. Alright, that can go there. You know, the corner bit here, right? That'll go. Actually, that needed to go there, didn't it? Sort of like that, but snapped to that bit, right? No. Like there. Here we go. Yeah, kinda. So then, but this needs to be the roof bit now. So this right here is actually roof. Right, roof, roof, roof. So that's the last bit there that's going to be whatever, then that's roof. So this is the point where it gets a little bit kind of weird when we're building like this. You let my health get really low while I'm building, which isn't too much of a problem unless I'm up high, but I kind of need to, like, for good practice sake, just like, yeah, eat more. Alright, let's we're gonna go sleep as well, because I skip night when I can. My goal will be to go give the sub tonight. Fair enough. I think people have done that in the past. Like Omi's done that in the past, I'm pretty sure. Hello to Granite Hair Gaming. Thank you for coming along to the stream. I will be doing a lot of streaming, especially in the next coming weeks and months. And I do really appreciate you guys coming on over here from YouTube, which many of you have. If you're looking to stick around and catch more streams, then obviously you can follow, and you should get notifications. But sometimes it bugs. But you can join the Discord as well and join the notification squad there if you really would like to. Make sure that you get the notifications. You can do exclamation on Discord to get a link for that. Actually, wait, can anyone do that? Or I know, Haley, you do all that like stuff whenever I mention it, but like, can anyone just do that? And if not, we should change that. But yeah, anyway, thanks for coming on over, Granite. Good to have you here, buddy. All right, so this is going to get interesting. Maybe we should build this wall. Yeah, actually, it gets pretty easy once this bit's done. That's the hard bit, I think, at that point. Thanks for that, Edit. Appreciate that. Yeah, let's try this out. Alright, looks like it didn't work for you there, Heaven. But I don't know if that's because it was only just run. There might be like a thingy timer on it. Cooldown timer. Alright, so this is kind of how it's going to start out. But then we're going to need these bits, right? So, in fact, the first of that's going to go there, right? Oh, for goodness sake. We should need to copy what we did on the other side, basically. Oh, there's a cooldown, that's why. Okay. There we go. Is that... That's not right, is it? Is it? No. There's something wrong with that. Hold on. There we go. That's what it is. Alright, so yeah, so we just have to copy like these beams and things to get it all kind of working. We'll have to see about that. Is that right there? Looks like it. Let's start putting some of these beams in, then we might see a bit better what's happening here. So about there. Try and get them looking as neat as possible. Alright, why are these not... Oh, that does line up. Okay, cool. And then... I wish it snapped underneath a bit better like this. Because you can get it like... This here looks pretty straight, right? But if you could just snap it, that would be nice. And then that one there... So is that dead center? No, so there is going to be one on this side as well. So, yeah, that will be there. But you see like how many poles I've got to do here? Like, this is crazy. Like, how we, you know, like to even move around in here, right? It's going to be tough. So, but maybe like, I could take some of these down. Like, let's see, that one and that one. So what would happen if I took down this? Everything falls down. So, you know, that's fine. So we don't actually need that one, so we don't need this one here either. And this is what we're going to need to do. Corewood poles would be better for sure. We're not at Corewood yet. Yeah, I wanted to have a nice like base to be progressing on with. If we've got a lot of beams to deal with, like it's not ideal, but we can figure that out. But I didn't want to wait until Corewood. I wanted to have like a nice area here with like our storage and stuff like set up. So we can still do that. And we can improve it as we go along and get better materials and stuff like that. Alright, let's get rid of you and place a ladder down instead. It's going to be more use to us for a second. Let's get this like the whole way up as high as we can. To give ourselves the building potential here. Right, that's as best as we're going to get. Okay. So yeah, really it's actually all about this corner bit. Once this corner bit's done, and I know how it's working, then the rest of the building is sort of going to take care of itself and be kind of just like a logical progression. I need some more wood. Because we've kind of done it on the other side, so it's just going to be repeating the process essentially. So yeah, that's encouraging as well. Okay, so I can go there. And then a couple in here. And we're getting to that high point that we want to be at to test this out. So that is where, hold on a second, we need this here. Whoa, no. Oh boy. Alright, we can't afford to do too many of those. I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to work. Which is kind of tough. Alright, so if we got that there. What am I doing here? So that's where that roof comes. So if we get rid of that. No, that's no good. So that was... Let me see here. That's actually in about the right position. Why is that not snapping in? So yeah, that goes there. What am I missing here? Why is this not going to work? Should that be just like one of those? Blooming sun in your eyes. That's again like what is the really the point in having that? Oh, did I just fix it? Oh, okay. If I have, that's awesome because that's actually quite easy to do as well. That's looking red right now, but then sometimes they change. Yeah. Oh, okay. This would be nice. Cool to have waterfalls or caves behind them and meadows early game. Yeah, I think being able to move water around would be an awesome idea, like you can in Minecraft, where you pick it up with buckets and stuff. Alright, I was making this more difficult than I needed to, it seems, because that's now pretty much done. Like, that roof just goes into there, There's a tiny little gap there. It doesn't really matter. And then you just build the roof like a normal roof at this point. Which, yeah, is pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, I just built like an idiot there, but yeah, that is actually gonna do it. Sick. All right, so we're gonna have our thing. There's gonna be a lot of poles involved, but again, we can try taking some of those down as we go. So now what we need to do is probably make this entire thing. So we get rid of all this stuff here. Start placing down this stuff, right? Because this is, we had foundations on this bit, I believe. On that side, yeah, just after the corner there, yeah. Alright, so we get these placed down with the poles on them for the foundational support stuff. You know, to hold it all up there, basically. Okay, so... well, we need a big one from the start, so it's going to go there. Maybe if I build it from this way, I'll stop the sun being on our eyes. Yeah, like if there's a way for this to snap, that would be nice. I'd like to see that. Now on this one, I think we literally went on every beam. I'll double check that in a second. I'm pretty sure it's right. That's close enough. Oh no, like every other beam. So that one there, so we don't need that one there. And the next one will be there. So like, we don't need you, apparently. If the other end is like held up, then we should be good. Okay, so that one there, that one there. Then we're going to skip you, go straight to that one there. There we go, lock that in. Like this. Oh. Okay, so we need to do this whole thing again. Alright. So that's a little bit off. We can place that like there. Nope, still a little bit off. Like there. So I mean, you have to like do it really quickly to get it. I mean, you can measure it all out and stuff, but I still find it's quicker doing it that way, but it's still just like a bit of a pain. Again, like something I feel like they could probably change. Let's take the scaffolding down since we don't need it anymore. And this here, get the wood back from it. Oh, what? I don't have a workbench in this area? Serious? Okay, that's my nearest workbench. Can I just about... there we go. That should all fall down now. Yeah, there we go. Life hacks right there. Build hacks. But yeah, so this will be like useful for storage and protection from raids and whatever else, and also like giving us the rested buff as well. Plus it's just kind of a fun thing to do, like a nice building project to do in the game, to do some other things in hardcore mode, you know, that to just like the boss fights and the typical stuff that you'll see. So I think all up, this is a nice project, and I know some people do enjoy the building stuff as well on the streams, and that's good. Valheim has a perfect team of devs for ideas right here. Hire us, Valheim. Yeah, that'd be good. Actually, I wouldn't want that pressure. I'll let them get on with it. They're doing a good job. It's good. He came out of his more house. Yeah, I've been working on this a bit. I figured the corner out, which is nice. So we're now in good shape to get this thing done. It's just a matter of time and patience. Lots and lots of both. As always when building in Valheim, it seems. I mean, look, the building being difficult, I don't want to like moan too much about it because it's not crazy difficult. It's just a bit annoying sometimes. But I will say about it that it does give you a better sense of accomplishment once you've built stuff. So there's that. All right, let's be positive here. Now that there should, I think, hold up my ladder for me to be able to place more. As weird as it looks, I think this will work functionally, right? So we place that on there. There we go. So we just get like right up here to get this stuff done. So we want like one of you there. Want the roof stuff going on as well. And oh my goodness, let's place a floor here. Can I get like a bit of floor down somewhere? So it's like finicky as well to build. There we go. Bang on my head. Alright, so I need to get rid of this and this. Okay, here we go. I really don't want to fall. I don't know if this would kill me, this fall. But talk about a sucky way to die in hardcore mode. There we go, got it. So all of that. Oh, no. I didn't like some of it. Okie dokie. Maybe we'll come back to that bit and just do this bit. I think this support here is going to be important. Our workbench, what? How are we out of workbench? Oh, it's this tiny little... Alright, okay. If we stand in the corner, we can build it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, scaffolding in this game would be awesome. In terms of, like, just being super helpful. Because this is, like, a pain doing this all the time. And again, one of those things, it's not, like, OP or anything. You know, it's just going to help people to build more, which is never a bad thing in a survival game, I'd say. What, at least I was asking for a pet. Oh, I don't know. Okay. So, next thing to do then is we can measure this out actually, and get our next like beams in. So, is that this the dead center? I think it is. So what we want to do is probably have one of you, then like a thing here, and then like another one of you. Just more than anything for the symmetry. I'll raise the ground up to that, I think, if I can't get it how I want it. Because if I do that, but I still want you to snap to there. Like that. Yeah, no, that's not it at all. Okay, so one. Grab this, raise the ground here. Is that blue yet? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so now from here, what we can do is just place these down. And if that is the dead center right through there. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place, and then we should line up perfectly that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna need to actually raise some more ground here as well. Raise, don't have any stones, okay. Well, we do have stones, not on us. We need to make sure it's all blue for the best possible scaffolding stuff, right? Sure, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Okay, so raise up like this bit under here. There it is. So that's blue, that's blue, that's blue. Perfect. Blue, if I was green, I would die. Blimey, I haven't had that song in a while. What broke? Our hammer. Okay. Finally, behind my desk, so I can see what you're doing. That's awesome. Are you at work, Buffalo, or something? Or are you working from home though? What's your situation? Alright, that is actually technically blue. Okay. I'm gonna put that in there for aesthetics. Technically blue. It should be a hotbar item that you just craft and switch to scaffolding. Yeah, I agree. Just like scaffolding you can make and then use would be very cool. But hey, we don't have it right now, so onwards we go. And who knows, maybe one day we will have it. Alright, so not there, but there. We're doing every other one for the support beams on this. Perfect, there we go. Now we can get ladders down the outside of here to build this thing. And there, let's make sure we're eating. All this time I could have been like breeding boar and stuff, I suppose, but just wanted to do a bit of a focus on building as well. You know, I probably should have been multitasking, but it's okay. Okay, why the ladders are a different orientation to that, I don't know. Okay, so then one more there, a big cross up the top. There we go. That should all be held. Yeah, sort of holding each other at the moment, so that's good. Now I'll add these support beams, and that'll be really good. Correction, listening, I don't drive much. Fair enough. Yep. Please don't watch me whilst driving. I don't want to be responsible for any accidents or anything. But yes, that's good. It's good that you're going to the gym. Good on you for that. Good to exercise. Something I need to do a lot more of, to be fair. This house is coming along. Each stream we get a little bit more done. This stream's actually been great because figuring out that corner bit does mean now. Alright, come on, work with me here. Come on, work with me, work with me, work with me. No, just get under there. No, no. I need one last little bit. I was stood in the way or something. There we go. Okay. So this is rubbish, but we can just... There. Oh, wow, it snapped right at the end. Perfect. Yeah, like, so figuring out that corner bit just means that now all we need is wood and time. And we'll be good. So is this... Why is that red? As if that's red. And that... let's go check that out a second. That's all red, and that's like proper red. That's interesting. What we need to do as well, we need to get these beams up here, don't we? Now, are these going to go the whole way up or not? That's the next thing. So let's make sure they're all snapping in nicely. Because these are really, they're only aesthetical. Like, if they don't need to be proper supports, then we won't make them proper supports. In fact, would it be better to just get rid of those two? Probably not. It's going to be too long in between beams. Alright. Just have to make these up and see how high they go and how happy they are and stuff. If we have to add more supports, then we do. There's not a lot I can do about that. Talking about which, let's see. So, there's currently no supports on this one. Would it be better to have had that on that one? Potentially, right? Instead of this one, I mean. If we can get rid of that one, do that one instead. Let's see if this works or not. Looks like that's going to go now. Potentially. Let's find out. Looks like we're okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind doing this, and then just down the center I've actually got a bit of an idea. We could do a couple of things. We could either use this stuff and make it... That's actually a really nice fit, and like lattice it off down the center, right? Or I was going to say we could use this one as well. We'll figure one of them out, but I think like we could just have like an area here in the center that's filled with stuff and like more ornamental and whatever. But yeah, I like this a lot. Now it's just a case of lining up this one. So again, instead of that one there, we want this one here instead. And then we'll take that down. We'll see if this all falls down or not. Hopefully not. Whoa, hang on. Oh, it's going to fall down. I don't have this. Alright, now I have that. We might be okay. Get rid of you. And you, just hanging off the roof, doing nothing. If the rest of this holds, it's going to be pretty useful. Think it's going to be okay. It's like, we'll find out if this all falls down or not. I think we're okay though. And then let's just try and get like some of this stuff built. I wish you could stand on the roofs. Like, just to get these bits done here. Oh, hang on, I'm running out of stamina. That's the other annoying thing about building sometimes, running out of stamina and stuff like that. Alright, we need to place like 2 more bits, so let's see if we can do this. Oh, no, so close, hang on. No. Oh, autosave, worst time. There we go. Right, that's all held in place. And then just need to get you placed. Now this is going to be tricky. Oh, I'm out of stamina again. So annoying. Alright, let's just place down like some of this stuff here that's easier to do for a second. So how far... Oh, I can actually reach over that. Okay, cool. Almost out of wood though, it seems. Oh, we're actually properly out of wood. Like, for real out of wood. Alright, well, guys, it is 1 AM. I think that's a good time for me to go to bed. Huge thank you to everyone for coming to the stream again and supporting me and all that stuff, guys. Really appreciate it. It's a very exciting time for my channel at the moment for all different things. There's a lot of changes and things going to be happening. You know, I'll obviously keep you guys updated about them, and you can like go on to my Discord and stuff like that if you really want to know. And all that sort of stuff. But thank you all so much for the support. It's been a really like awesome time. And I'm so looking forward to the upcoming projects, things like the Ravenheim server. I think it's gonna be awesome. Like, hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. I think it's super fun to like to film together and collab together and stuff. So that'll be fun. But yeah, thank you. As I say, I hope you're having a good day, night, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a great day, guys. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.